Hello, my friends. This is Bobby D coming to you live from Talamba, Cebu, Philippines. Having an awesome time in the Philippines today. Hope you are as well. Where you're from. Hey, today I want to talk to you about NASCAR bans the Confederate flag at races. Please, yeah, man. NASCAR bans Confederate flag at races in the Philippines. Yeah. Woo! What a joy. It's such a joy it is to come back to you again, my friend. And today I want to say for those of you here for the first time, you click on that subscribe button and the bell notification icon so you continue to see fresh, new Philippine videos, motivational videos, and worldwide videos. Now, when you talk about NASCAR, and you talk about flags, yeah, Confederate flag. Oh man, NASCAR is about that auto racing stuff, man. And every time you turn around, fans come out and they're waving the Confederate flag. And they double that X with the stars on it and the big red, and the Confederate flag, man. And sometimes it has a tendency to get people of color like me a little bit irritated. Look at man, what's wrong with you? Put that flag down. They just don't want to do it. So guess what, y'all? NASCAR said, hey, we ain't gonna have this no more. We tired of this. Every time we turn around, somebody waving a Confederate flag, and that's not what we're about, okay? But in this era of decency and sensitivity to African Americans and the things that relate to slavery and racial injustice, then NASCAR had to come up with this thing that, hey, we don't want this no more. We recognize that what we have done, but have these flags, is offensive. It's offensive to people of color. It's symbolic of racism, symbolic of slavery, symbolic of injustice throughout the world to people of color. And for a long time they did it. They did it forever since they started. NASCAR been in business for years. Yeah, we're gonna talk about all that. But we had a good day yesterday. Decently, we went back out today. We went back out yesterday, man. We were gonna get us a little snack. We said, I'm tired. You said, I'm tired of cooking every day. I said, hey, we can go out now this day. We went out, man. We had a nice time. We didn't eat there. We went to a place called Taza. I did a video on it before. We just did takeout. So right back on. We went in there. We had I had my shield on, my face shield. I had my mask on. I went there. I said, look here, what you got good? I bought me some fish and chips. That's good, man. That's the best, man. That's the best fish and chips I ever had, man. I'm telling you, it was the bomb. And then Lisa D had
chicken cart.
She had the chicken cart, whatever that is. But it's hers. She said hers is good too. But mine was the bomb. I'm going back there, man. We're gonna get some more stuff from them. And it wasn't that much. I think I paid like a couple of dollars, US dollars, when you can figure it's about $2. I was like, wow. And they give you a lot, man. So yes, we had a good time yesterday. Went out, got us something to eat, came back. We don't eat out no more. From now on, we're not gonna be eating out till COVID is out. So we don't want to be in crowded places. When we went there was nobody in the store. And the people in the store, the salespeople, they had on shields, face shields, and masks. Okay. So they were prepared. And as soon as we got in the store, we had to do what? Wash our hands. They're ready, man. They don't play. People out here is ready, man. And everybody we met had on a mask. And so I felt sort of secure, but at the same time, I was like, because people come up on you like it's a normal day. And I'm like, hey, man, social distancing. Social distancing. And they look at me like I'm crazy. I said, social distancing. And I move away from them. But that's how you do, man. Keep yourself safe. Don't care what people say about you. Your life, live it to the fullest. And if somebody gonna mess you up where you can't live it to the fullest, back off, step off from them. Okay, that's what you do. Take care of your life, take care of yourself, take care of your family, take care of what you're about, man. So today we're gonna talk about NASCAR. You know what NASCAR means, right? You know what it means? National Association for Auto Stock Car Racing. That's what it stands for. National Association for Auto Stock STOC Car Racing. I know I've been hearing that all my life. I didn't know what it means. I had to look it up. I thought, what is NASCAR? I know what it is, Racing Association. What does the words mean? Now you know. It's an association. Started years ago. And primarily they sponsor 36 races per year in the United States. And now they're multi-billion-dollar industry. They pull in a lot of bucks. You would be surprised at the people that are race car fans. I've never been a race car fan. It doesn't feel me. I don't know what it is, but a lot of people are, you know. And most of the people that are race car fans, born a diehard fan, are from the people from the South. Okay, that's where the sport started, from the South, and it's all over the country now. But that's where it originally started. And talk about the Daytona 500 and all that kind of stuff, Indianapolis 500. Hey, people be out for that. That's the thing. They just like to sit there. I can't do it, man. I just can't sit in the stand watch a car go. But you know, that's not all they do. They do a lot of, it's a social gathering type thing. They get together, chit chat, yeah, man, and they drink liquor and whatever, and they wave their Confederate flag. Yeah, we're gonna talk about it today. Some of y'all don't know what the meaning of it. You don't know nothing. What you talking about? What the Confederate flag about? Nobody mean that. I don't know what that. That don't mean nothing to me. When I get through with it, if you're African American, you're gonna know what it means, and you're gonna understand. You're gonna have some understanding of what symbolizes. Yeah, you don't have an understanding, and some people have a good understanding of it, and they still use the flag. Why? Because they want to divide us. They want to have us along racial lines. Good people on the right, bad people on the left. That's what they want to do. But you got to have this. You can't let them do it to you. And that right. You can't let people divide you. You have to stand up for what's right, man. You said, Bob D, well, a lot of say, well, you know, Bob D, that flag ain't nothing but a flag, man. Ain't nothing but some fabric, some cloth, man. That's all. You're going to let that grow your life. You're going to let that rule your life. You're going to let that control you. No, I'm not care nothing but no flag. I don't care nothing but no cloth. It's nothing but a thing. It's like this shirt's a piece of cloth. That's all it means to me. But the symbolism is what I'm referring to. That symbol references a point in time where people of color like me and you, some of you out there, they beat us down. They took us from our native land. Took us. Forcefully took us, put us in chains, beat us, mistreat us, used us, and abused our women. I could tell you some things I don't read. Not only did they abuse the women, but they abused the men. Okay? In every way you can think of. That's how bad it was. And so when I see that flag, I got flashbacks, baby. And it just gets me all feeling some kind of way. And I don't want that. You know, and it shouldn't be that. And when I see that flag, I am offended. You wave that flag on my face. Okay, you have a right to wave, but I'm gonna have a right to walk away from you. So I don't want to be bothered with you. I know what kind of attitude you have. Get out of my face before we put be something else I don't want to happen. Okay, it's not about the cloth. It's about the symbolism that cloth represents. Okay, we're gonna get into this, man. Hey, I already tell you some of the stuff already. We're gonna get into this. I ain't playing today, y'all. I'm gonna deep dive into this thing, baby. And when I'm done, you will have no doubt of what that flag means. You will have no doubt of what it represents to an African American or a black person. You hear me? I'm not playing with you. This is real life. Life 101. You people out there want to put your head in the sand, escape reality. This is reality. Okay? And if you don't know what's going on in your world, you will fall for anything and you won't stand up for nothing. My mom always told me nothing from nothing, leave nothing. I want something in this world. I deserve something in this world. You deserve something in this world. You deserve peace in this world. You deserve power in this world. You deserve health and wealth. And you deserve not being abused and misused. And you deserve not being discriminated against because of your color, this chocolate beautiful skin right here. That's what they don't like. And they call me bigot. They call me a racist because I tell you like it is. Call me what you want. Just don't call me late for what I'm talking about. I don't care what you say about me. I'm going to tell the truth. And if it hurts you, sorry, step, buddy. Yeah, we're gonna talk about this symbol they call the Confederate flag, and we're gonna talk about how it messed up a lot of people's lives. Because people that embrace that flag embrace usually, not all, but usually embrace what? Racism. They don't like colored people. They don't like people of color. They don't like Jews. They don't like gays. I'm better than the supremacists, white supremacists. They think they're better than you, black man. Yeah, they think they're better than you, brown man. But they ain't no better than me or you. But in their mind, they're better. And because they know they're really not better, that's how they take it out. Black men is one of the most blessed men on the face of this planet. We built the United States on our backs, baby. Blood, sweat, and tears. My great that came from Africa, they made him get in the cotton fields, pick the cotton, beat him if he didn't pick enough, and send him back out there at night to pick. You can't go to bed now. You didn't pick enough. Get back out there. Yeah, crazy stuff, man. And now they want us to forget all that. I forgot it, man. To pass the past, I'm not going back there. But I look back to do what? Learn from the what? Past. If you don't learn from the past, you are destined to repeat the past mistakes. Okay? You don't hold yourself in the past. You can't live like that. You live for the moment of now. But you look back, you do a peep. You learn the lessons that got you where you are. I remember reading in the books about Robert E. Lee and how he misused the black folk as slaves. I remember reading that about the Civil War. And I remember when I went to school in Atlanta, GA, I was in 11th grade. And when I got to the school, I just transferred there from Charleston. I got to the school, and guess what the mascot was at the school I went to? Guess. Rebels. I was like, what? I said, I'm going to the school with the rebels? And they had the Confederate flag everywhere in the school. I said, this ain't right. This ain't right. And next thing you know, man, we formed because we were in an area where they were transitioning from a majority white to minority people coming in. I said, this ain't right, man. We organized. We said, this ain't right. We not, and our mascot was the rebel. Rebel flag. Rebel with a Confederate suit on. That was the mascot. I said, look, man, we can't do this. We organized as student government. We got that mascot kicked out. Guess what our mascot was after we had to fight and talk to the people about it. They had a big ride up in the basement. We had to march everything, man. That's what our rebel, we got rid of the rebel flag and rebel in general, and we became the Jaguars. Brown High School Jaguars. We changed that thing, man. And I'm gonna show you today. I don't play with that. When you come to that flag in my face, you're gonna have some trouble from me, man. I'm not, me and you gonna have some words, and then I'll step away. But we're gonna have some words. Ride Train Bible Listen, one nation under group. Here we go. Look it. Let's do this thing. All right, here we go. Look at this thumbnail for today. I got two of them. It's your choice. It's your choice. Which one you like? Look it. Okay. Thumbnail number one. See that man right there? Bubba Wallace. He's a bad man. He's a bad black man. You hear me? He a bad black man. When I say bad, I mean he good. Okay? James Brown gave me that term back in the day. He a bad man. That means he a good man. All right. But yeah, man, Bubba Wallace, I don't know why I keep calling him Ben. Bubba Wallace is one of the few African-American men in NASCAR, and he's done an excellent job. And it was because of his statements that NASCAR had to make some changes. We're going to look at all that. That's number one. Let's call it the white no sign. And this is the red one. Okay? That's him right there. I like the white, but if y'all like the red, whatever you prefer, just let me know. And if I don't get no consensus, we're going with this one right here. Okay? Are you with me, GP? If you want to hear about the flag and the Confederate flag and what it means, what it symbolizes, and what it means to African Americans, you're in the right place, baby. Okay? Hear me now. What about some Bobby D? I know you're gonna talk all that racist stuff. I know you're gonna talk. Bobby D, I didn't know. I'm telling you now. Don't come up here talking about you didn't know. I'm telling you now. We're going to talk about some things that are very what? Uncomfortable. Not only for people of color, but people of non-color, white folks, okay, Caucasians. We're going to talk about some things that might hurt your feelings, okay? Yeah, I'm going to talk about some things that you might be offended by. So I'm telling you now, if you're offended by racial issues, if you're offended by information regarding the flag, the Confederate flag, you need to step, okay? It's okay, man. I don't mind you leaving. You go away. Go ahead. Go on about your business, man. Please don't stay here if you're gonna be offended. I don't want you to get hurt. I want to hurt your feelings. I don't want you crying. My dear, I don't want you crying. Just go on away, man. Please. Don't go away, man. Don't go away, man. Just go on away. Please. Step. Get. Okay. But if you want to hear about the symbolism of the flag, the Confederate flag, what it means, what it does, how it incites people, how it makes people angry, how it makes people want to go off on other people, you're in the right place, baby. Okay. Come on, break this thing down to you. You know, when I get through with this thing, there will be no doubt in your mentality. There will be no doubt about what the flag means and what it represents and what it symbolizes in the lives of African Americans and in the lives of Caucasians. Okay? Some Caucasians, not all of them. And some African, not all African Americans. Some African Americans have no problem with flag. You know? Some do. Some have no. Hey, man, it's a flag. So don't bother me. They can wave all that. Okay. That's you. That's you, man. I'm cool with you, man. But me, I got some issues because I was raised in the dirty, dirty South all my life, and I know what it means. Okay? When they wave that flag in front of my face, I know what it means. Okay, play with me, man. I'm Southern born, Southern bred. Okay, that's where I came. Dirty, dirty South, and come from New York. I didn't come from Cali. I came from the dirty, dirty, deep South of South Carolina. I was born in South Carolina. Okay, South Carolina. I know all the tricks they do to us and try to deceive us and hurt us and use us. I know it, man. I lived through that stuff. Okay, don't play with me, man. I know what they do and how they do it and why they do it. That's why I understand what POTUS is all about. That's why he don't want to get rid of no Confederate monument. He don't want to get rid of no flag, Confederate flag. He want to keep it like it is, because he want to racially divide us. He said, why you always talking about POTUS? Commander and thief. Commander and thief. And he sets the tone for the nation. He's setting a negative tone. I have to set it right and tight. Okay. All right, let's go, man. I'm getting off the agenda, but I got a lot of stuff to tell you today. I ain't playing with you. Hey, you think I'm playing? Keep watching me, okay? And if I done told you now, please don't get angry with me, because I done told you up front. We're gonna talk about some issues that you might not want to hear. Okay? I don't play. I bring it to you straight. I bring it to you with the facts. No hidden agendas. No, well, I think, and I don't know, and I'm bringing you the facts, baby. I get through this, you'll know what I'm talking about. All right, look at our focus today. What's our focus, Bobby D? Focus, man, we've got to have a roadmap. I tell you what I'm going to do, where we're going, how we're going to get there, and we just move on down the road. Okay, our focus is, excuse me, our focus is NASCAR. NASCAR bans the Confederate flag. Then we're going to look at why they did it. And we'll look at the symbolisms of the flag, of the Confederate flag. What does it mean? What stands behind that flag? Why are they doing that flag? How many people love that flag? And what's all the flag all about? These two X's and with some stars in it, and a red background and blue and white. And what is all that about it, D? I'm gonna show you, man. I'm gonna show you. Some of you are Filipinos out there. You don't know what this means. When I get through it, you Filipinos that watch the show, you will understand how some African Americans are highly offended by this flag. Yeah, highly offended. Okay, and if you know you offended someone, why would you continue to do it? Yeah. Come on, look at all this. All right, here we go. Okay, here's a poll study that was done by NBC. ABC, one of them, and it shows you that the views of the Confederate flag. Okay, some is split. You can see some people say it just represents Southern pride, and some people say it's what? A symbol of racism. That's my opinion of symbol of racism. Everybody I deal with, they have these flags on their hat, have a flag in the back of their car, on their license plate. They have that nasty white privilege supremacy attitude. Okay, that's the people I've dealt with. And I'm told you, I'm from the dirty, dirty South. Okay, NASCAR has officially banned the Confederate flag from all events. The presence of this is their official statement. The presence of the Confederate flag in NASCAR events run contrary to our commitment to providing a welcoming and inclusive environment for all fans, our competitors, and our industry. The organization said in a statement, bringing people together around a love for racing and the community that it creates is what makes our fans and sports special. The display of the Confederate flag will be prohibited. You hear me? Prohibited from all NASCAR events and properties. So they banned the flag, Confederate flag, and rightfully so. Now we're gonna look at why they did it. You know, some people they just trying to be civic minded and they just trying to be right and then now. I'm gonna show you the real reason why they did it. It wasn't because they wanted to. They trying to be so nice. Well, we don't, we don't want. We just want to be nice, and we want everybody to get along. You think that's why they did it? Oh man, please don't play with me. Come on now, use your head. Do you think that's why they actually? Because we want to be right and now change to the chain, baby. Corporate image, baby. Brand, corporate brand, baby. That's why they did it. Most companies now are changing, having an about face because they know what happened to George Floyd is making the sentiment of this country open-eyed and aware. And people will ban. People will stop going, stop buying when you don't have a racial sensitivity about racism and about the symbols that represent racism. That's why they're doing. They don't want people to stop going to the race. They don't want to get picketed. Okay. Play with me, though. We want our life fans. Now, change to the chain. Bottom line. That's what makes America wake day. Ooh, I started to say a bad word. Sorry, y'all. That's what makes America wake the H up. Change to the chain. And that's why you're going to see a lot of these corporations, the big ones, come out with a statement saying that they're against the racism and injustice in this world. And they're going to have racial sensitivity courses for the people all. You watch. You watch. This is a change going on, and you need to open up your eye. Acting like you don't know what's that. It's this a symbol. No, man, it's more than that. Show you that. I'm playing with you. See right there? Watch this. See that right there? See that mean green in the background? NASCAR is about the Monte. Think they did it because they were just being nice? No. It's about Monte. The money. Fox agreed to pay $2.4 billion for televising the first half of the season, bringing NASCAR's total revenue to $6.6 billion over the course of a decade. That's $660 million per year. That's just the TV revenue. Consider the stands going to do the races and stuff. Can you imagine? This is a multi-billion-dollar industry, and they only do 36 races a year. 36 races, and they're pulling in gazillions of money. Yeah, they don't think they're trying to be so nice. They're trying to protect their assets. ASSETTTTTS, assets. Okay, and you'll find as we continue going on throughout this year, corporations will continue to try to protect their. They're gonna come up with statements trying to protect their assets. Okay, all right, and I'm gonna show you this guy right here. This is a guy that actually pushed this. See the guy right there? There's his mama with him too. He got his mama right with him. He's a family man. You guy right there? Bubba. Yeah. Bubba, man. And that's his mom, Desiree. Bubba is the only black driver in NASCAR. Highest level. Now, there's some other black drivers, but he's the highest level, at the highest level. He publicly called for a ban, saying there's just no place for them in the sport anymore. No one should feel uncomfortable when they come to a NASCAR race, Wallace said. So it starts with the Confederate flags. Get them out of here. He demanded that NASCAR remove and ban the flags. And NASCAR had enough sense to listen. You know, when you're top, one of your top guys said, "Look, man, this has been going on for years and years, and it's wrong." See, when I ride, I look for the checkered flag at the end of the race. I don't look for no Confederate flag. I'm a black man, and that's offensive to me. And they listen. Not just because he said it, because they understood that what he said was right, based on they change of the chain. If they didn't, it was gonna be some issues. They were gonna have trouble out. They were gonna have problems out of Bubba, and Bubba was gonna make it hard for them. Now look at it. What is this symbol? What does this Confederate flag symbolize? Here we go. Okay. What does it symbolize? Hmm? What does it mean? I mean, what does it really mean? What does this symbol mean? It's a symbol of racism. Number one. Yeah, racism. It's a symbol of hate. And it's also to many of our Caucasian brothers and some of our black brothers, it is a symbol of Southern heritage. Okay. We cannot discount that last part. It is a symbol. Some people say this represents my Southern heritage, that I'm from the South. This is the flag that the Confederate Army used when they waged a war against the United States to try to break apart because of slavery. In my mind, and for all of my life, this represents a symbol of hatred to me and a symbol of slavery in my mind. When I see people with this symbol and putting it in my face and wearing it on their hats and putting on their cars, I'm like, okay, I know where he's coming from. I see his attitude. They're racist, most of them. Some of them may not be, but the symbol identifies and accepts people. The people identified with that symbol are mostly racist people. Okay. There may not be some, but mostly from my experience, I found that most of them are hateful and most of them are racist. It's just the way it is. And most of them come from the South. Okay. So that symbol is. Now, why should we get rid of that symbol? Because it's offensive to me and many millions of people like me. Okay. Okay. Let me give you a perfect example. During World War II, the Nazis, remember that? Hi Hitler, Hi Hitler, Hi Hitler, Hi Hitler. Remember that? They have a symbol. What was their symbol? Swastika. Hmm? And who were they against? Jews, blacks, and gays. Okay. That symbol, the Confederate flag symbol, is very similar to the the German swastika. It represents hatred. It represents racism. Okay, it's a symbol of that. So the Jews, you think the Jews would put up with them people putting a swastika on their hat, walking around here? Hey man, how you doing? With a swastika and a swastika in their rear view and the back of their on their place and on the back of their car. You think they would put up with that? You think that we go to Nascar and people carrying swastikas and yeah, you think they would put up with that? Nah. Jews had that. Just look at man. Don't you ever let us catch you with a swastika flag, or we're gonna boycott you. Jews were organized. They got rid of those swastikas because they were smart people and they had the Monte Honte. And whenever you speak Monte Honte money to people, they got to sit up and listen. So they got rid of them swastikas. You don't see too many swastikas around here because the Jews wouldn't put up with it. But we know, we just accept anything. We used to. We're not doing it anymore. We just go, he's just a rebel flag. And but what about the symbolism of that flag? What does that mean to you? They put the okie doke on us, man. Show you this flag right here. Watch this. See that right there? Symbolism. The Confederate flag is very similar to the swastika, but you don't see the swastika openly brandished about in the world today. You do, unless there's a white supremacist, but you do see the Confederate flag everywhere. State capitals, Georgia, Mississippi, Alabama, everywhere you go, it's that Confederate flag. We're just proud about heritage. No, there's more to it than that. That's the surface. That's on the surface thing they want you to see. But under the surface, it's about being proud of being a racist, being supremacist, thinking they're better than somebody else. That attitude has been carried down the line until this day. And now we got to stand up for what's right and say we want to stop. We want to stop, and we want to stop right now, just like the Jews did. Okay? For years and years, we have let the Confederate flag slide. We let it slide. State capitals running this flag. Monuments all over the United States uphold this flag. The time is now to denounce it. Call it for what it is, a symbol of racism, a symbol of hatred, and a symbol of injustice for African Americans all over the world. Nascar, you did the right thing. Your motives may not have been the best motives because you're looking out for the Monte Hunte, but it's still the right thing, regardless of your motives. And many more companies should follow suit. Watch this. Watch this guy. Remember this guy right here? What's his name? How could you forget, black man? How could you forget people in Charleston, South Carolina? How could you forget this man? This is the epitome, the embodiment of evilness, of evil. This young man had the audacity to go into a church that was full of African Americans. They were studying and praying. And the young man came in the church, sat down, act like he was all right. He was just about trying to get with my black brothers. I'm just wanting to worship the Lord. And he pulled out an AK and he wreaked havoc. And he brandished this in the name with the Confederate flag. That's his thing. You see that flag right there? He's about hatred of blacks. It represents hatred. It represents injustice. And as he embraced that flag, he carried out his mission on African Americans' lives. Dylan Root, that's his name. Did one of the most heinous crimes against humanity and black people. The flag he chose was the Confederate flag. That's what he did it in the name of the flag. I don't like black people. I'm American. I'm a Caucasian, and I'm a white boy, and I'm better than them. And I'm gonna show them black people I don't care about them. And you know, he behind bars right now. That's what this flag does to a lot of people. It incites them to do the wrong thing, and we don't need that in our society today. Okay, a lot of policemen. You go home to their house, got that flag all over the walls. And they're supposed to be taken care of. That's why a lot of black people messed up right now. White supremacists on the police force, trying to take care of the hidden agendas out every time they go on a call in the black community. The symbolism of that flag is in their minds. Yeah, I'm going to get these folks. I don't like them anyway. Get aboard, people. Get on board. Watch this. Remember this guy? Remember these guys right here? Remember these guys? Look at them. Remember them? Dukes of Hazzard, don't y'all? Do you remember them guys? I was a kid, man. I love me some Dukes of Hazzard, man. I got me a little toy. Man, you remember the sheriff, Beauregard, something? I forgot his name. You remember that? Hollywood, TV, television. They put the okie doke on us black folk. I was a kid, man. It was just fun and games to me. But when I learned, I put away my childish thing, my toys. I put that stuff. I learned, baby. Now I don't burn like that no more. You can't put no flag in front of me, Confederate flag, and think me to be okay with it. Nah, I'm not okay, and it's not right. They put the okie doke on us with these boys. The media hoodwinked black people. We accepted a TV show that was promoted a racist symbol. Yeah, you know, it's how clean looking they are, they nice looking. Yeah, right. Racist to the core. That's what that program represented. Now they're actors. I'm not saying they were racist, but the programs and the things they did in that program were racist. How many blacks you saw in that program? I don't remember seeing one. Okay. If you OGs out there, you know what I'm talking about. You under 30, you don't know nothing about that. Look it up. Okay. See, when I break down stuff that's truth to people, and I bring out the truth, people don't like it. They don't want to see me. They don't want to hear me talk. It's okay, man. You shut me up. You can't shut me up. I'm gonna keep talking the truth because it sets me free and it sets you free too. All right, let's go. Last one, we out. Watch this chart right here. Okay, this is a chart showing you how people think about that flag, that Confederate flag. Is it a symbol of racism, or is it a symbol of just a heritage? You know, heritage. Democrats, 43% of the Democrats during this survey, it's a YouGov survey, indicated that this was a symbol of racism. That's how we're split in this nation, okay? Independent people, uh, only 17% of them thought it was racist. And of the Republicans, only 4% thought it was racism. Okay? So we're split along party lines about this, but there should be no split at all. Right is right and wrong is wrong. Last thing, and I'm done. I'm done. I could have showed you some stuff deeper than this, but I didn't want to make you too mad at me. You're already mad. I don't want to make you even more mad. So I said, I'm just giving you the light version. This is a light version. You want to see something real? I wish if I was really gonna be really getting down to it, I'd have a second part and we would deep and they would have to pull me off of YouTube. Cause I'm gonna tell you, man, I'll bring it to you straight up. All right, watch this. Last one we have. See this guy right here? Robert E. Lee. They asked him, said, General Lee? He said, yes, sir. General Lee, can you tell me, this was at the end of the war, right? He said, General Lee, what we supposed to do with the flag, General Lee? What we supposed to do? They beat us, General Lee, but what we gonna do with our flag? We love our flag, General Lee. What we gonna do, General? Please, General Lee. You know what he said? Look here, boys. I want you to fold it up and put it away. That's what you need to do with that flag. We got beat. It's done. That's what he's saying. But they still waving the flag. And you know why they're still waving the flag? Because they want to be supremacists, white supremacists. They have never, many of them in their mind, they ain't never lost a war. They still fighting to this day. They ain't over it in their minds. And that flag is a symbol to them that it's not over with. But we have just begun to fight in a legal way, not physically. We don't fight nobody physically. But we're going to stand up for our rights. We're going to protest and we're going to get them flags out of here and we're going to be treated fairly. That's what we want. We don't want to control nothing. We don't want to override nobody. We want to be treated fairly. Is that too much to ask? After they brought us here in an unjust manner against our will, we didn't volunteer to come to this country. I don't remember reading where any African that they went to in Africa said, I want to go to the new world. I want to go over the Middle Passage. I want to starve to death. I want to be treated like a dog. I want you to beat me. I don't remember reading that. It was against our will. And so we're here. We're making the best of the baddest situation. I don't think there's ever been a group of people that endured the pain, the suffering, the hardship, the inhumane treatment that African Americans have endured. And guess what? We're still here. We rise, baby. The cream rises to the what? Top. And we're still struggling, but we're still here. And we ain't finished yet. That's it. Well, I got to say, man, now you know what it means, what that symbolism of the flag, Confederate flag means. As a man born in the South, it's hard for me when I see somebody putting that flag in my face. I'm like, hey, man, what's wrong with you? Back up. I'm telling them, like, hey, back it. I want to start saying it again. Back up, man. Back the H up. Get out of my face with that. You know, I'm not going to fight you, but I'm going to tell you, look, man, I don't play that. Back up. Because it means some very bad things to me, and it's offensive. And some of you might say, well, it ain't offensive to me. And so that's your thing. This is my life. This is my experience. I've been in the dirty South all my life, baby. When I see that flag, I know what it means. You can sit there and say, well, it don't mean nothing to me. You may not have been through what I've been through. I've been discriminated against all my life, man. Call me names, you know? And the names they call me, I never identified with them, but that's what they try to project on me. I bounced that. I look at, man, I wouldn't tell them that, because when you start to talk back, when I was coming up, if you try to talk back to them, it's gonna be trouble, man. You're gonna beat down to the ground. You might not come out. You know, I just accept it and move on. I don't accept the fact that they call me. I just listen to them, okay, bounce it off me and move on. That's what I had to do as a young man. And how did I know how to do that? To get through that? My mom. She told me she had several conversations. She had racism conversation with me over and over again. She drilled it in my head. You better act right, Bobby Lee. But she said, but don't you go out there acting like you better than Bobby. You better. Do you want to live? Yeah. So I knew what to do. I knew the drill. Can't tell you how many times I got stopped. Yeah, Bobby D got stopped by the po-po for no doggone reason. And you think nah, I calmed my little self down. I wanted to live and not die. And that's what a lot of black people are doing nowadays. They're getting fed up of being stopped for no reason, being killed because of crazy little stop sign crimes or misdemeanor, and they get killed over Mr. George Floyd, $20. He gone. Eric Garner selling some cigarettes. He gone. And you know that wasn't real reason. The real reason behind all of that is racism. I'm done. All right, y'all. Get ride the train. We out, man. We're gonna be long today. Ride the train for a little bit because I know y'all ready to go to bed. It's 10:24 p.m. in the Eastern side, and it's 10:24 a.m. in the Filipino side. Okay, so it's time for your bedtime. I want you to get your disease because you're gonna be up tomorrow. We're gonna be back again tomorrow, and we're gonna be running it down again. Okay, I don't play. When I ride, we ride strong, we ride hard, and we ride long. That's what we do. We ride the train. Okay. And sometimes we ride a train of love, and sometimes we ride a train of truth. Today on the presentation, I rode the train of truth. Mm-hmm. You want, because I know why. You want the truth, baby. The whole truth and nothing but the truth. So help me. So help you, God. Yeah, man. I'm telling you, man, I deal with the truth and the fact, and that's what I gave to you. Some of you say, well, Bubba, you lying here. Say what you want to say. You think I care what you say about me? I don't care. Because I know I'm telling you right. When you're convicted, you're convinced that you're right. Nobody can tell you other than what you know to be true. Okay? So you say what you want to say. Call me what you want. I've been called so many, it doesn't faze me anymore. You know what I do? I put my shield up, baby. Captain America shield. Look at me. Say what you want. Don't bother me. Because I know how to repel it. Boom. Bounce off of that shield. And I keep on going like ain't nothing happened. You can't steal my joy. Calling me a name. You can't steal my peace and my happiness because I know who I am, whose I am, and why I am here. And you better know the same thing if you want to live in power in this world. You want to live in peace in this world. You want to be a person of influence in this world. You better know the same thing, okay? All right, let's go. Riding train today, Bobby. Let's see. One nation under groove. Here we go. Look it. People get ready. Whether the train is coming. Don't need no ticket. It just get on board or needed love. Ooh, sweet love. Don't need no ticket. It just get on board. Get on board. All aboard. Y'all ready to ride the train? Are y'all ready to ride the train? Man, I'm ready, man. Hey, I'm born ready. I'm born ready like Freddy. Think I'm playing with you? Hey, when you said go, I said, let's go. Come on, man. I said, let's go. I'm already there. Where you what? You what? Come on, man. Catch up. That's what I'm ready, man. I'm always on the trigger. I'm ready to pull the trigger. You hear me? When it comes to talking about what's right, I'm going to pull the trigger. Okay? When it's talking about what's wrong, I pull the trigger on that too. If I tell you what's wrong, I hold the powerful accountable. That's why I talk about things of this world so much, because people sometimes do wrong and they need to be held accountable for their what? Actions. Okay? That's what I do. She's here today, y'all. For those of you that are Lisa D fans, she is here today. She's present, up and available. Okay? She's here. You will come over here when she get ready, but she's here. Okay? So don't give me a where Lady. I don't want to hear, man. I told you she here, okay? People, I did that. Sorry, y'all. Sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. All right, let's ride. Y'all ready to ride? You ready to ride the train? Ready for the roll call? Are you ready for the roll call, man? Are you ready? Come on, let's go. Roll call. It's time for the roll call. Let's go. Look it. Who got some cooking? Come on, right? Who will be first bed up? First. I did that. Did I say that? I said, okay. When I said toot toot, you said all aboard. Toot toot. Toot toot. When I say all aboard, you say toot. All aboard, all aboard, all aboard, all aboard. Come on, man. Let's get on board this train, man. Let's go. Are you ready? Got to find the first man up, Lisa D. You know that. You know me, man. Inquiring mind need to know, got to know, wants to know, has to know who is the first man up in this. His house. Who that is? Who that said he gonna beat them? Who's roughing up, tough love, buffed up, not be the first man in the his house? I got to know, man. Let's go. Okay, I'm gonna drill down here and find out who the first man up in this his house is. Who that is? Who that is? Who that said he gonna beat them? So I got to know, man. Come on, tell me. You better, hey, don't play with me, StreamYard. Don't play with me, StreamYard. Don't play with me today, okay? StreamYard, come on. Why keep you? StreamYard, I'm gonna get you. All right, who the first man up in this place? I gotta know. I'm talking about the real man. Murphy Hayes in his house. What's up, Murphy? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see ya.
Thank you,
He's doing it right, man. Look at Murphy doing. Murphy gave a donation to start the show out right, man. You can't get no better than that. He said, "Thanks, brother. Hey, you welcome, man. Much love to you, Murphy Hayes. We appreciate you, man. You are much appreciated. A great part of this program. This program, without people like Murphy Hayes and Arthur, King Arthur, you Terry Fleming, we wouldn't be who we are. Marquette, we would not be John Thomas. We would not be where we are and who we are. Thank you so much, Murphy Hayes. We got to do a dance for my brother. Yeah, got to do a dance. Ryan Train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation, under groove. Who we got? Who on dance call that?
Ladies and gentlemen, one of the original players from the Himalayas. Jerome's in the house. I said Jerome's in the house. Jerome's in the house. I said Jerome's in the house. Come on, girl, let's do the penguin.
Thanks so much, Murphy.
Thank you, Murphy.
You're much appreciated, man. Much love to you, brother. Appreciate you.
More blessings to come.
Right train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation. Who we got? Look at Sincerely. What's up, Sincerely?
Hello.
We got an angel. We got an angel. Angel in the house. Angel in the house. Angel alert. What's up, Sincerely? She said, thumbs up. Have a blessed day. Love train. Toot toot. Right train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation. Who we got? Murphy Hayes. He said, Sincerely, yeah. Super.
Up here.
Huh?
High five.
He said, sincerely, M. Super appear. Super appear.
Right there.
High five. Round train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation. Who we got? SMS. He said,
hello, SMS.
Hello. What's up, man?
Is that late today? Wow.
He said, I'm here early. I'm an early bird today. Normally SML be on the trail end. He did. Hey, what's happening? What's going on? Now he early. Good to see you, SML. Round train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation. Who we got? Sincerely, M. He said, Murphy Hayes. That's a good start, my love. Round train, Bobby Lizzie. Who we got? Terry Fleming, man. I'm telling you, man. Terry Fleming doing it right, doing it strong, doing it long, and tight. He said, this is a care pack. I'll take any kind of care package you give me, man. Thank you so much, man. Ride train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation. We got to do Terry Fleming dance now. Let's give him a good dance, Lizzie. Let's do the thing right, tight, long, and strong.
Oh, my goodness. What you trying to do? The hardest working man in the business. I feel good.
much, Terry Fleming, man.
Thank you,
You're much
Terry.
appreciated. And Terry Fleming, what color is that, Lisa D?
Orange.
He got the orange. Put that up. We got the big orange now. He moving on up like George and Weezy. Ain't nobody told Terry Fleming it was gonna be easy. Thank you so much.
Got a yellow.
And Murphy got a yellow. Hey, these guys, they believe in what they believe in. They appreciate what they appreciate it, and they show it. Okay, they know it, and they do what? Show it in that rhyme. Ride train, Bobby Lee. Thank you so much, Terry. Ride train, Bobby. He said, "Hello, Sir Murphy." Ride train, Bobby Lee. One nation under our groove. Terry Fleming. He said, "Hello, sincerely, Madam Angel." What's up? What's up? Ride train, Bobby Lee. One nation. Murphy, considering how engraved the rebel flag in the NASCAR, that's a great step. Yes, it is. Every time that rebel flag is all over NASCAR, and some people say, "Well, you know, they just gonna the Caucasians just gonna stop coming." No, they're not. You know why? That's a part of their lives. Caucasians love that race and stuff, and especially in the South. And you care about they won't. They don't have to bring back. They don't bring no flag, but they're gonna show up. That's the part of their lives, man. That's a part of their life. Me, I'm not a NASCAR fan. I've never been one, you know. But a lot of people are, you know, and a lot of people love it. They that's part of their culture, part of their lifestyle. They like to go to these races, and they have a good time when they hang out. Brian Train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation. Terry Fleming, he said, "All right, SML, good to see you, man. You showed up early today." Right, Train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation. Who we got? Wendell Cognetti. What's up, Wendell? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see ya. He said, "Hello, Bobby and Lisa D. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning to you, Wendell." Wendell is a leather jacket. He's a leather neck, man. He's a straight up Semper Fi man. You know what that means, right? He's a Marine. And he's always clean. Right, Trey, Bobby Lee D. One Nation. Who we got? Wendell. He said, "Hello, family. What's up? What's up? What's up?" Hey, Wendell is a family man. Okay. Semper Fi, he's a member of the Marines. He's a Marine family man. He got his personal family man. He's about family cohesiveness, coming together, supporting one another in love, peace, power, health, wealth, and strength. That's what he's about. And that's what we attract. People like Wendell, people like Murphy, people like Terry Fleming, King Arthur, Michael Coffey, sincerely, people. That's what we attract, man. A market, that's what we attract. People that want to be one. They want to move up in the world. They don't want to settle for less. They want the best. Ride Train, Bobby Lee, One Nation. Murphy Hayes, he said, Sir Terry Fleming. Hello, guy. Ride Train, Bobby Lee. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing, Chris?
That's my real friend.
He said, "That's my friend of me. He's my real one." Good to see you, man. I ain't seen you in a while, man. Yeah, good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see. Hey, Chris, I know, man. You busy, man. He be busy, man. You on the road all the time. You riding that truck and stuff, and you be busy, man. It's I know, man. I used to be on that road. It's a hard life. Be like, you gotta look out. And he ride a big old tractor trailer there. He said, "No, Bobby, we're banning the Confederate flag holders too." I tell you, man. Hey, we need to do both, because you know, just the flag ain't enough. You need to bag the one that's doing the waving too. Get them out of here too, because see, the flag ain't nothing. Flag don't mean nothing until somebody pick it up and take that attitude. When they take that attitude of racism and injustice and inequality, that's the one you need to go after. Throw the flag away, but go after the one that's doing the craziness. You're right about that, Chris, man. There's a lot of people, and you know what, man? Chris, you know, we probably know this better than me. It's a lot of truckers got that flag on their truck. You know that, right? Ain't that right? Am I right? They wave that flag.
Ask HT what kind of flag he has in his truck.
He got that Filipino flag. Like, I'm going to the Philippines. Yeah, I'm going to the Philippines. He got that Filipino flag. No, but hey, a lot of truckers, man. I remember when 2016, right? President POTUS 45, Code 45 got elected. The truckers was all out there, man. They voted like now. The truckers against it. They're like, we want them out. But why they want them out, y'all? Do you know why they want POTUS out? Because the truckers, their fees and salaries have gone down since the POTUS got it off. They went out to get money, and POTUS won't do nothing to help them. Truckers got to work almost twice as hard to make the money they made 4 or 5 years ago. You know? And POTUS sitting up there, yeah, they just love me. They don't love you. That's why the truckers had it was a big old rally about maybe, a month ago? And it went to Washington. And when POTUS went in the Rose Garden to do his little speech, Chuck was like, "Bum, bum, bum, bum." They were parked all on the side. He said, "Oh, you hear that noise, y'all?" That's what he said. Everybody hear that noise? Yeah, they love me. That's the noise of support. That's not a protest. That's a noise. Can you believe this guy? Right, Trey Bobby Lee One Nation. Sincerely, what's up, Sincerely? She said, how are you? She said, how are you, Sir Terry Fleming? And all the Blue Ranchers here. Yeah, all my Blue Ranchers in the house said, hoorah. What's up? What's up? Good to have. Hey, my Blue Rangers. Y'all remember when the Honorable Elijah Muhammad was doing this thing back in the day? He had the security team in the back of them. The men were like, they were looking out the crowd like this. Anybody trying to act crazy, they get them. That's my security team, my Blue Rangers. They protect me. They protect the quality of this show. They protect the integrity of this show. They protect me and Lisa. My Blue Rangers in the house. Hoorah! Good to see y'all. Ride train by Lisa, One Nation. He said, hello, sir. Hello, sir, Wendell. Good to see you, my brother. Ride the train with Bobby D. Lizzie. Hello. Wendell says, hey, Terry. What's up, Blue Ranch? Fellow Blue Ranch in the house. Round train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation. Terry Fleming. Good, ma'am. Good morning, ma'am.
No.
He said, I'm doing good, ma'am. How are you? Round train, Bobby Lizzie. Wendell, he says, sincerely, what's up? What's up, lady? Good to see you. Rendell, she says, HT. Hey, man, HT is well known in the vlog trucker community. He does vlogs for truckers a lot. He does travel vlogs for people that want to go out of the country, move to the Philippines. He has a wonderful young Filipino fiance, and she's we met them. We had a nice time when he came out here last time, and he's a nice guy, man. Right, train, Bobby D. Eye on you news. Hey, what up? What
Hello,
up, HT? Hey, see, HT, people know HT.
Look at his profile.
He changed it. He got an eye now. He got a big eye. What's up, big eye? You all right, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. I can see you now clearly with that big eye. Right, trip out these One Nation. Who we got? Wendell. What's up? He said, Murphy. What's up, Murphy? Why you out, man? Good to see you, man. HT. He said, Wendell. What's up? What's up? HT is always here. He's always on the road. He's got a pretty busy life. And when you catch up with him, that means he's taking a break. He's relaxing, recouping his mind, recouping his body. Because when you get on that road, man, you got to be alert. You know, when I was on that road, you know what I should do to stay alert? I would drink coffee, and I would drink me some caffeine-free Coke, and I would eat me something. Because if I didn't do that, I'd be like, because I'm tired. But yeah, man, you got to do stuff to keep you. Now, blast the radio. I had put on the music I want to hear. As long as I have my music going, something to drink, keep me active, I could drive for 10, 12 hours straight. No stop, no break. That's what I did, man. Got to do something to keep yourself active. Sincerely, what's up, Sincerely? He said, HT, hello, sir. I know it was you. Familiar with your voice salute. She familiar with the voice salute? Okay. All right. Ryan Trey, I don't know what the voice salute is there. I gotta be careful with that. Ryan Trey, Murphy, what's up, man? He said, hello, love Trey. Peeps. What's up, man? Good to see you, Murphy. He said, hello, love train peeps. Everybody all right? Hey, we doing good, man. Good to see you, Murphy. Ryan Train, Bobby Lizzie. HT. He said, I on your news. What up, Chef? What's up, Chef? I on you news is Chef. I didn't know that. That's news to me, Chris. I did not know that. I on you. What do you like to cook? What's your favorite thing? Lisa D likes to cook fish. That's her favorite thing to cook. She likes to cook fish. And she likes to grill barbecue. She likes grilling. Those are her two favorite things. And what? She don't want me to tell y'all. She want me to tell y'all what she like to cook. All right, let's go. Ryan Train, Bobby Lizzie. I on you. All good, HT, man. Everything good, man. What's up? HT says, sincerely. What's up? Yes, indeed, it was me. Okay. So he contacted Sincerely, and he did a voiceover. And she said, I know it was you. Yeah, it was me. Ryan Train, Bobby Lizzie. Baby, hey, he said, Wendell, Semper Fi, baby. Semper Fi. Hey, always faithful for you military men out there. Semper Fi to all of y'all. John Thomas, Big John. What's up, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. He said, good morning, Bobby Lizzie. Hey, good morning to you, John.
Good morning,
always John. Good to know John is here. John, I don't think John's ever missed one of our live broadcasts ever. Because John works from home, and then whatever he see that notification, he can like that. He can put his whole work on hold for a few minutes. And you can work while he's looking at us. That's the benefit of working at home. You're on board. You got to buy stand mind. Hey, I need this done by 5 o'clock today. I'm gonna bust your head. Right, say Bobby Lizzie, One Nation. Who we got? Murphy. Hey, what's up, Murphy? He said, sincerely, hello, angel. Hello, my angel. What's up? All right, Jay Bobby Lizzie, One Nation. HT. He said, yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I'm doing good. Right, Train. Eddie Jackson. What's up, Eddie? Bobby D. Lizzie D. on the love train. Tutu, thank you so much, man. Always good to see Eddie. Riding the train, Bobby DC, One Nation. Tamika, what's up? What's up? Oh my God, what's up? That's my daughter, man. Brown Queen, Tamika Dix. She said, facts, daddy. Hey, you know how I do. She know how I do. Hey, I've been doing this all my life. She know all about me, y'all. She come from Facebook. She know all about me, man. She know how I roll. Y'all learning me. She already know. That's why she here. Ride train, Bobby Lisa D. One Nation. Who we got? Sincerely. What's up, Sincerely? My sincere salute to HT Logistics. Okay. She wants to sincerely salute HG Logistics. That's good. She appreciates him. Ride train, Bobby Lisa, One Nation. Robert Lee. What's up, Robert? What's up? What's up? Hey man, we got your donation from PayPal yesterday. Appreciate you. And we also got Innis donation through PayPal. A lot of people donate through us through PayPal. They don't like going through the to YouTube, and it's okay, man. We got a couple of options for you: PayPal or YouTube. Greeting, Bobby D and Lisa D. Hope all is good. Hey man, everything's good. Everything's lovely, man. We had a good day yesterday. Went outside for a little bit, man. Went down there in Taza. We had a nice meal, man. We didn't eat there, but we don't eat out no more. We bring it to the house. We won't eat out no place because it's too many people. We brought back, man. I had some fish and chips. That was the bomb, man. I have never had fish and chips taste that good in my life. They had some breadcrumbs on the fish, and they had some kind of sauce on that. Man, I told that thing. I think it was codfish, but it was good with no bones in it. The meat was about fist thick. I mean, I had 2 pieces, and man, I told that thing I wanted some more. I was so good. Ride train, Bobby Lisa, One Nation. I want you. He said, wait. Isn't it Mississippi State University still running Rebels? Yeah, I think so. Mississippi, I think it's University of Mississippi or Mississippi State, one of them. They still running that Rebel thing, man. They need to burn that flag and burn that thing off. And all the mascots, just get rid of them, because it's outdated. And a lot of black folks go to that school. I remember I told y'all what happened to me, right? I went to school for Brown High in Atlanta. I transferred, not Atlanta, in Atlanta. I transferred to South Carolina, right? And I was in 11th grade. I transferred there to Brown High. I came there. I said, what's the mascot? Brown High Rebels. I said, Rebels? And they had the little Confederate man with the general riding around. We had a football game. He running around the field with a hat on. I said, man, we got to do something about this. We organized, man. We got that thing out of there. We was Brown High Jaguars from that point forward. We changed that thing. Round train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation. Wendell, what's up, Wendell? He said, number 1, Bobby. Hey, there you go, man. Always try to be the best at everything you do, man. And
I think this is a thumbnail.
Oh, I'm sorry for that. Either one, thumbnail, whatever. Number 1, hey, that's what I like too. Number 1 is the white one. Number 2 is the red one. Number 1 is white. Okay, got you, man. Number 1 for 1. Okay. Okay. 1 for 1. What's up, Jocelyn? Come up.
Hello, Jocelyn.
Jocelyn Camargo. Hi.
Jocelyn.
He said I like the red one. Okay, so 1 for each.
He's new.
Jolson, are you new? If you are, welcome to the show, man. Good to see you. I don't think I've seen him before. Good to see you. He got the nice big old dog, like a wolfman dog. He said, I like the red one. Okay, man. Good. Hey, Jolson, if you ever get a chance, man, go to youtube.com, Life in the Philippines, a Black Person Viewpoint, and subscribe to the channel, okay? This part of the show we call the Love Train, where we ride down the train. We go down to each comment. We don't leave no comments undone, none read. We talk to you, we greet you, we meet you, we teach you, and we give you love, man. Peace, power, health, strength, whatever you need to make your day, man. That's what we do. And we like to have you with us on the show. Thank you so much for being here. Ride train.
Subscribe.
Yeah, please do.
1 for 1, 1 for 2.
Okay. 1 each. Ride train, John Thomas, what's up, man? He said the University of Mississippi mascot is the Rebel. That's it. University of Mississippi mascot is the Rebel. And they said they ain't gonna change it. But I bet you what? When the alumni association start giving them the change to the chain, because they mad about that mascot, guess what? They'll change that thing in a hurry. I went to a school called Arkansas State University. You remember Arkansas State University? And they're in Jonesboro, Arkansas. I went to that school to graduated from them. And when I went there, their mascot was the Indians. And they didn't like the people in that area, a lot of Indian reservations there. They were pissed off about it. And they complained, and they got rid of it. And his name was Indian Joe. Like they would have men out there with Indian clothes acting a fool. And then they got rid of it. They changed the mascot. People tired of being having symbols of hatred and abuse in lives, and you putting it on like it's something funny. Ain't nothing funny about that flag, man. It's offensive to me. It may not be offensive to you guys, but I don't like it. I grew up with that stuff all my life. I want it out. Ryan Train, Bobby Lee, D, One Nation. High on you. Okay. All right. Terry Fleming, he said, Sir Bobby, I know your pain. It's 400 years in the making. We still carry the scars of our ancestors tucked away in the dark and scary corners of the mind. Black Lives Matter. Yeah, man. That's a powerful statement. You saw what he said, man? Terry Fleming know how to talk, man. He know how to write, too. He said, Sir Bobby, I got to read this again. That's powerful. He said, Sir Bobby, I know your pain. It's 400 years in the making. We still carry the scars of our ancestors tucked away in the dark and scary corners of our mind. Black Lives Matter. There you go, man. I wasn't there when all that stuff happened to my ancestors, but I read about it, and they're a part of me. It's a part of my life. It's a part of my heritage. It's a part of you, African American. It's part of your heritage. It's part of your culture, and you have to know what happened in the past in order to know what not have it repeated. You said, "Well, this is America, United States. They're not gonna make no slaves out of us again." You don't know what could happen. A revolution can come tomorrow. Next thing we got one of them computerized zip code on our neck. They put an implant in our neck, and they wonder where you at. And he said, "Okay, where you at?" I mean, anything can happen. That's what my whole point. And so we don't want to move backwards. We want to move forward. And I'm so happy to see that this is a revolution that's happening right now, and it's a multicultural revolution. Caucasians are in on it. African Americans are in on it. Brown people are in on it. Filipinos are in on it. And people want a change. And the whole catalyst to this whole thing, they saw a man being dehumanized. They saw a man with his humanity being taken away in front of the whole world. George Floyd. And I'll never forget. I only watched it one time. I will never look at that again because it's already imprinted in my mind. And I see the pain. I feel the pain. I can't imagine how someone could be torture that man, like that man that supposed to protect and serve people, torture because of this color right here. And for that reason alone, all of these symbols of hatred toward blacks, just like the Jews stood up on their 2 feet and look at, I want every one of them swastikas taken down. And if you don't do it, we're gonna protest. We're going to take our money elsewhere. And then America had to take them down. We haven't gotten to that point yet, but this is a start. Ryan Train, Bobby Lee, One Nation. Murphy, hey, what's up? It's number 2. Okay, we got 2 for 2 and 1 for 1. Okay, got you, Murphy. Number 2 is the red, number 1 is the white. Eddie Jackson, what's up, Eddie? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. He said, Bobby Lee, I know there are some black guys out there in the Philippines, but have you ever seen black American women in the Yes. Yeah, a lot of them. Well, not a lot, but I see them just like I see few and far apart. We see African American women and African American men. We do see them. Sometimes the African American women are with the African American men. Sometimes they're alone. Now, I can tell you for a fact, there's a lot of African American, not necessarily African American, but black women here in the Philippines. And one of the reasons why is because there's a lot of students. A lot of black women, black female, come from all over the world, just not America. They come here to attend the nursing schools here. Now, Philippines nursing school is very cheap. It's cheap, and they can get that nursing degree, take it back to their country, and then they become nurses. So it's cheaper to be a nurse here, get the education here versus in their own country. And they just go back. A lot of black people do that here, come here for that, and a lot of Indians. There's a huge Indian population here, and they come here for the schooling. Once they get that chief schooling and get that education, to get that degree, they take it right on back to their home country and make that change, because that's what they do. Education is very, very low priced here, but it's very, I want to say it's the best, but it's better than some of the countries they came from, okay? But it's the main thing that attracts them is a low price, okay? Right, Train, Bobby Lee, One Nation. Robert Lee, what's up, Robert? Good to see you, good to see you, good to see you. He said here in the U.S., all kinds of NFL coaches are trying to say they should have signed Colin Kaepernick back in 2017. Aaron Rodgers was probably the only white quarterback saying there's no way he could fight him. Yeah, people are trying to get on board. Back then, they didn't, like Mike Jones. Remember Mike Jones had a song? Back then, they didn't know me. But now they all up on me. That's what Colin is saying. They didn't want him back then. Say he shouldn't be in the NFL, period. Yeah, Aaron Rodgers is a jerk, okay? He maybe got 1 or 2 more years. He's past. He's over the hill. They're gonna get rid of him soon. But yeah, back then they didn't like Colin because Colin took a knee. I told you I supported Colin. The first time he did it, I was like, I looked at him because it took me a minute to process what he was doing. But after I processed what he was doing, I recognized he was like a Martin Luther King of his time. He was before his time. When Martin Luther King started this, all of the civil rights war, you think all of us was with him? No. You know, all out of Uncle Tom was like, oh, he ain't gonna get the white folk mad at us. Get him out of here. We don't want to be bothered with it. He gonna get the white folk mad. Martin Luther King said, look, man, look, I'm trying to help you. You can't see it, but I can. Either you move out the way and let us do what we got to do, or come with us. Which one you want to do? Y'all going, I ain't gonna be with you. Okay, get going, old man. And he did his thing. The same way with Colin. Colin's, look, I'm not doing nothing wrong. This is my First Amendment right. All I'm doing is stepping, I'm sitting on my knee. And guess what the Congress did 2 days ago? The whole Congress, all the congressmen and congresswomen, they did what? Took a knee. And some symbolism of injustice in this world. Same thing Colin will do. If they don't hire him back, there's gonna be some problem. They might start boycotting the NFL, and they don't want that. You know, they don't want that. Right, train Bobby Lizzie, what's up? John Thomas. He said, White X graphic is my choice. White X to X. Because we got 2 for 2 now. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 for 2? 3 and 2?
2 for 2.
2 for 2 now? All right, you got the White X. I like the White X too, John.
White is number
1. White is 1. White is 1. Red is 2. Okay. John said he wanted the White X. That's number 1.
So you have 2 for 1.
Right.
2 for 2.
2 for 2. We even. 2 each. Okay, John. Appreciate you, man. Robert Lee. What's up, Robert? He should be in the elevator.
We did that.
Okay. John Jolson Camargo. Jolson Camargo. He said, I've seen a lot of African women here in the Philippines, but mostly are students from the West Africa. Yes. So Josh Jolson must be Filipino. Yeah, a lot of African people here, a lot of people from Kenya here, Nigeria, a lot of African people here, and they're here to get the education. They want to be nurses or some type of educational field, and they go to the universities out there because of the low price. They give you pretty good education here, but as far as price, it's unmatchable throughout the countries, throughout the nations. This is one of the lowest price. I was thinking about going back and get my PhD, man. You call me Dr. Dix. Yeah, call me Dr. That's me, man. I don't play.
Oh.
I can get it online and then call me Dr. When it's over with, I'll be Dr. Dix. What's up, man? I say, what's up? Rod Chain Bobby leads the One Nation. Who we got? Robert Lee. He said, Drew Brees and other white owners and some quarterbacks still think it's about the flag when they don't understand the history of the both flag. That's correct, man. Drew Brees made a very ignorant statement the other day talking about my granddaddy did this, my granddad, and you can't get. I'm against people taking it. He's stupid, man. He's stupid. He changed it later because he had to. You know why? All of his teammates, both his teammates, what? Got that chocolate. Because he come around here talking that trash with the teammate. You know what they do? They won't block for him. It's a right 2, 6 on 4. Ready? There we go. 2, 3, hut. Take that ball. He said, boom, everybody. Man, why you ain't blocking me? He said, why you gotta be telling lies about taking a knee? They wouldn't block for him. He ain't crazy, man. He said he's trying to save his life on the field. He had to change that thing. Drew Brees made a stupid statement. And know he worked with a lot of black folks. Man, come on, Drew. I know I like you. I think you're a great football player. But as far as you speaking out on social issues, you the one need to cool that a little bit. Just get some education before you speak on that. So those type of subjects. I mean, you're a nice guy and all. You got you're gonna be a pro Hall of Famer, no question about that. But before you talk about issues like that, get some education from your teammates. They will set you straight. Ryan Train, Bobby Lizzie, Murphy. Hey, what's up, Murphy? He said, I like the people in the UK tied the racist statue up and threw it in the race. Yeah, I saw that, man. Did you see that? They pulled that thing down, but we tired of it. You know, because just like in the UK, just like in America, blacks there too. They, just like they brought us from Africa to America, they brought people from Africa to the UK and made slaves out of them too. Yeah, it's just not exclusive to us. They had some over there too. But a lot of people have since migrated from Africa to UK because they think the law's a little bit better out there. But racism abounds all over the world. You think I'm playing? I've been a lot of places, man. In every place I've gone, there's some worse than others. Like the Philippines, there's some here. You complain? Yeah, some here. It's not as much, but it's a little bit here. And I don't see it that much, but I have seen it on certain occasions. But it's everywhere. And you as an African American, because of this color, this skin, we are targeted and we stand out from the crowd because of the melanin and our pigmentation in our skin. And that's wrong. Just because I'm got a different color than you, don't mean you treat me bad, man. We all children and the same children of the Most High God. Treat me right. Treat me tight. Treat me long and treat me strong. Don't treat me wrong. Run that Ryan. Ride train Bobby Lee. Robert Lee. What's up, Robert? He said Black Lives Matter because officers don't see me as a human being with rights as an American. No, they don't see you as a human being. When they look at your color. That's it. When they see your color, then you just are nothing. And some of these are not all of them. And, I'm not speaking for all officers. Just a certain portion of them that are racist. Okay. You think I'm playing? Look at Derek Chauvin. You think he was just made a mistake? I just kept my knee on his neck for just a little bit. I just made a mistake, man. I'm sorry. Nah, you meant to do what you did because you didn't like how that man. You didn't like how he spoke to you. You didn't like how he stood up for his rights, and you wanted to overwhelm him. You wanted to show your power, and you abuse your power, and that's why you're going to be under trial, and you're going to be tried for your injustices to an African American, and that's why you shook up the world. George Floyd is larger in his death than he is rewards in his life, and I'm sorry it happened to George. I'm very sorry. That should not have happened to anybody, but it is in a way it's somewhat of a blessing because now we are going to change things because of this. What happened to George? We're going to try our best to make sure it does not happen to anyone else. Ryan Train Bobby Lee, One Nation. Who we got? Murphy. Hey, what's up, Murphy? He said, that's BS. It's a straight up display of racism. That's it, man. It's a straight up display of racism. And people can talk about, well, it's just Southern heritage. My papa was in the Confederate Army, and I like to wave my flag to support my papa. Nah, man, you racist. You trying to use that heritage stuff to hide your racist attitude and your racist heart. Don't play with me, man. I've been born in the South all my life. I've been bred in the South. And when I look at white people and they carry that flag on their shirt, some of them have it on their pants and their belt buckles and their hats. And when I see that, I know that's all I need to know. I'm not gonna be your buddy. You're not gonna be mine. I might speak to you. That's it. I'm gonna treat you out a long handled spoon. You hear me? I know, man. I'm born in the South. I know what racism is all about. My mama taught me not to be racist, but she taught me to look out for them because it will mess you up. Okay. Ride Train Bobby Lizzie, One Nation. John Thomas. He said the U.S. Civil War was close. If it wasn't for General Grant winning at Gettysburg and General Sherman defeating Georgia, slave owners could have won. Yeah, you're right. It was very close. In fact, the Southern generals were kicking the Northern generals' butt. For those of you who know your history, the Southern generals were more educated and they were more strategic than the Northern generals, and they were defeating them left and right because the Southern generals had strategy. Back in the day, the Northern generals, when they marched, they would all march in a column like the English used to do, and they shoot. Okay, but the Southern generals, they said, we ain't playing that game. We gonna get them. We gonna ambush them. So they would do like they go up in the trees and stuff. Here they come, boy, shooting for the pigging. That's how they got. They were strategic. The Southern people were more strategic than the Northern. That's why the Southern was winning. And then, like he said, the General Sherman turned the tide at that big place there, and the war was won by the North. And you had a lot of black people in the war. Black people was in the northern part, and there was some. To be honest with you, they made some of the slaves fight in the southern. Yeah, they get out of here, Jeffro, get out of here. You gonna help us fight today? What you say, Marshall? You heard me, Jeffro. Marshall, I don't know what you. I'm just a slave, Marshall. Get out, get that gun, Jeffro. We got some people. They made the slaves fight. Right, Trey Bobby Lisi. What's up? And some of the slaves stole away under the undergrowth. They ran away to get in the northern part to fight the South as well. Robert Lee, he said, not all cops are bad, but if the good ones let the bad ones get away with murder and abuse and false arrest, yeah, that's right. Not all cops are bad, okay? And that's truth. Not all are bad. but there are some that are bad, and we need to get those ones that are bad, that are racist, out of there. And that means that we have to do what? We have to overhaul, reevaluate how we're recruiting the people we recruit. Not when we have to look at their racist tendencies. We have to go way, way, way back from a kid. Figure out, does this guy participate in racism, his attitude, have they do interviews? I don't know if they're doing it now, but if they're not doing it, that's the kind of thing they should do. And then they need to test them. Develop a test that will give you racist tendencies, to show you a person's racist tendencies, make them take that test before and after. Okay. And then if they pass that test, that might give a good indication, maybe all right. Right, train Bobby Lee. One Nation. Who we got? Robert Lee. He said USA saw murder clear and simple of a man who was not fighting or resisting, as he was just murdered clear and simple. Yeah, he wasn't resisting arrest. He might have said some stuff, but anybody can talk. You can't beat me because I said, man, you wrong, man. You can't beat me for that. But that's what he did. They didn't like what he said. They didn't like his attitude, and he wasn't resisting, but they made it in the report. Resisting arrest. You lied, man. We saw it on the video. They're gonna all this gonna come out in court. You watch. Ryan Train Bobby Lee. Wendell, what's up, Wendell? He said, do you guys remember the TV show called The Deuce? Yeah, man. I was just talking about the Deuce of Hazzard. Do you guys remember the car Bo and Luke Joe called the General Lee? Yeah. I remember that. Hey, go show that picture, Lee. Go show that picture. Go show that picture. Go now. Go. I showed that teacher. Go now. Down. Go right there. You talking about this one right here? Remember that? That's Bo and another guy, and that's the car, General Lee. Yeah, man, it was prejudice. But you know what, man? They did the okie doke. Hollywood TV did the okie doke on us as black people.
Who is that?
That's General Lee. He told them about the flag. He said, fold it up and put it away. They should have remembered his words. He said, fold it up and put it away. They still holding on to the South and to that prejudice right now. But yeah, man, I remember that. Who was it? Wendell. I remember that, man. I used to like them. I was a kid then, man. I didn't know nothing about social injustice and all that. I was like this. I wanted the car. I wanted to have fun. That's it. But that's how they pulled Hollywood and television and the media pulled the okie doke over us on black folk. They made us accept a racist symbol, and we just let it slide. Now I'm not letting it slide no more. I know better. When you know better, you do better. And I'm doing better now. Ryan Train Bobby Lee, One Nation. Murphy, hey, what's up, Murphy? He said, you're right, Bobby Lee. NASCAR is big business. It's all about the mighty dollar. Yeah, man. It's about the money, man. The change to the change. You think they changed it because they want to be socially correct and they just say sad because the black people got offended? No. Ain't nothing to do with it. They know that if they hadn't changed it, black people would have been picketing, boycotting, everything. Bubba Wallace already spoke out. Bubba Wallace is very popular with NASCAR, both Caucasian and black. Now you said we don't black people go to races. Yeah, black people go to those races too. I'm not with that. But a lot of black people go to those races just like the Caucasians. I think it's more Caucasian go than blacks, but there are a certain segment of blacks that go. And then when they see a flag waving around their face like that, I would be offended. And they would never get no more of my dollars. If I go to them one time and see somebody waving a Confederate flag, I'm supposed to be all right with that? No, I am not all right with that. Ryan Train Bobby Lee D, One Nation. Who we got? Look at who we got. PMG 2007. Paul. What's up, Paul? He's hello, Bobby Lee D. You all doing riding little train. Yeah, man, we ride a little train, man. Good to see you. Good to see ya. Ryan Train Bobby Lee D, One Nation. Who we got? Look at who we got. Terry Fleming. What's up, Terry? You all right, man? Good to see you. Good to see ya.
My friend is not here.
Who is that?
Frederick Mason and Arthur.
Oh, they have to be, give them time. They got stuff to do, Everybody, that's why I got a lot of Blue Rangers. Because one ain't here, somebody else gonna show up. That's why I got a lot. Y'all don't have to be here all the time. One, if you don't show up, somebody else can show up to take your place. Right, Terry said, this movement was inevitable. Long in the waiting, we stood steadfast, demanding change. Nobody gave us freedom. We wouldn't settle for nothing less. We have blood covering every inch of American soil. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He said that thing. You heard it? You heard what he said? We got blood covering every inch of American soil. Our blood, sweat, and tears. We built this nation. And this nation was built on the blood of slaves. My ancestors, your ancestors. They worked their fingers to the bone. Got nothing to show for it. They fed us the scraps, the leftovers. And we still survived off of that. When you have a determination to live and survive and do your best, nothing gonna stop you. And I thank God for the strength, the endurability, the endurance of our prior ancestors that made it through. and they need to be celebrated and not put down. And symbols like that flag put our ancestors down, and we need to stop it. Would Jews appreciate them having a swastika at the NASCAR races? No, they wouldn't have it. They wouldn't stand for it. And Jews, one thing about the Jews, they have a unity and they have a power, a clout, and it's based on what? Monte Honte. They got the money. You hear me? And when they say, look, I don't want no swastikas in the race, you think they're gonna say, oh no, we're gonna do it? No, they're gonna listen because the dollar talking the BS walk. Ryan Chain, Bobby Lee Steve, One Nation. Who we talking about? John Thomas. What's up, John? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see ya. He said NASCAR is Southern auto racing. I like IndyCar more, having drivers from different countries. Okay, I got you, man. Hey, John, you know more about that stuff about me than me, man. I don't. I've never been. It's never been appealing to me. I've seen people just. I've never. That's never appealed to me. I don't auto racing. Has never been appealing to me. But it's something I may want to look into. Ryan Train, I want you. He said the guy from the Dukes of Hazzard never called for that flag, but they paid them enough money to shut up. I'm telling you, man. They pay. Hey, money talks, man. People do crazy stuff for money. They do wrong for money, you know? As long as they get that money, money talk. The other stuff, what? Ryan Train by Release D. What's up? What's up? Wendell Congete. He said, I didn't know that back in the day when I was watching that show. No, I didn't know. I was a kid, probably just like you, Wendell. It was just something to come on, make you, you know, how to do it. I like the sheriff, the Beauregard P, whatever his name was. He talked to his trap, hey, I'm gonna get them boys. And then they would mess with him and drive off. And I like Days of Dukes. Remember Days of Dukes? The little short. That's where that term came from. The little shorts she used to wear. Everybody was like, ooh, look at that. Days of Dukes, wearing them Days of Dukes shorties. Ryan Train Bobby Lee D, One Nation. Used to call them hot pants too. Terry Fleming. He says, hello, PMG 2007. What's up? What's up? Ryan Train Bobby Lee D, One Nation. He said, hello, Sir John. What's up? What's up? What's up? Good to see you. Who have we got? Robert Lee. What's up, man? He said President Duterte said something about this a few months or years ago, about how American policemen were killing unarmed blacks, and USA senators were trying to complain he was killing drug traffickers in the Philippines. Whenever we see wrong, we should speak up about it. Okay. I don't know. Wrong, killing blacks in the Philippines and in the USA rather is wrong. And if he says something about it, rightfully so. You got to speak up for what's wrong. As far as them accusing him of that, I don't know. I can't speak about that because then I could be in trouble. But he's the president of this country, and people here love him. I can tell you that for a fact. And every time he gets a rating, they rate him every 3 months, and usually he has a high 80 to 90% rating on his governing of this country. The people love him here. I can tell you for a fact. I've been here 6 years. When I came in here, he was not in office, and there were some areas that were terrible. Now all those areas that were terrible are nice looking, especially going to Lisa D's home in Manila. The roads are terrible, man. Like all the way there.
Manila Bay too.
Yeah, Manila Bay was bad too. But all the way up to their house, boom, 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 boom. Now roads are clean, pavement, nice and smooth. So I've seen a tremendous amount of improvement in this country, and people have their opinion of the president here, but you know, I can tell you, I live here. I can see the goodness. Right, Train Bobby Lee D. Jolson Camargo. He said Kid Rock shows that on his music. Yeah, Kid Rock he's a country boy, man. He uses that symbol to attract people and to attract the people to his music that he wants to, and that's Southern people and racist people. I'm not sure if he himself is a racist, but I know he uses that symbol to attract those type of people. Okay, that's one of the things he does. Kid Rock does do that. Ryan Train, Bobby Lee D, One Nation. Who we got? Look at. We got PMG. He said, Terry Fleming, how you doing, man? You all right? Good to see you, Terry. Ryan Train, Bobby Robert Lee. He said, Philippines and drug dealers. Yeah. The Philippines have a problem, and they have a campaign against drug dealers. You come out in the Philippines, you're dealing with drugs, you might get arrested. Okay. So because there's a huge campaign against it, how they handle their drug dealers and whatever they do, that's this country's business. Leave them alone. I don't get in there. You know,
I think they still connect.
Huh?
post right here.
Okay, I got you. I got you. Okay, I got you. I got it. Thank you. Right Train, Robert Lee, see One Nation, Robert Lee.
Terry Fleming.
These on control, you mess me up. Ryan Train, Bobby Lee. Terry Rivers is a great man. Okay, Ryan Train, Bobby Lee, see. Eye on you. He said, I will be writing the president of the University of Mississippi to you to see if he is for changing the mask. I can tell you that now. People in Mississippi don't want to change that mascot, but eventually they will. This is my prediction, because what's going to happen was the sentiment of the country and the nation will compel them to change it. Okay, they will compel them to change it, and the alumni associations will compel them to change. They get a lot of money from big corporations too, donations. That would be cut off. You hear me? Because there has to be a change. And you know that song they saying at George Floyd's funeral, a change is gonna come. It's been a long time coming, but a change. Sam Cooke, remember that?
Time after
Long.
time.
No, I ain't talking about that. You could give me a trouble, ED. No, but yeah, a change is gonna come. It's gonna come. It's been a long time coming, but a change is gonna come. Ryan Train, Bobby Lee, Steve. Murphy, hey, what's up, Murphy? He said,
Hello, Murphy.
flying the rebel flag over or swastika is an indication of the same idealistic thought. There's no difference. That's true. Swastika, rebel flag, they mean this pretty much the same thing. Hatred, white supremacy, and injustice, racist mentality. That's what it means. Ryan Train, Bobby Lee, see, One Nation, John Thomas. He said other universities with the rebel nickname is University of Nevada, Las Vegas, Running Rebels. Okay. Yeah, I heard of them. They had a pretty good basketball team, but yeah, they do that rebel stuff too, man. And that's just blatant, overt racism to do that kind of stuff. And you know your mascot is wrong. Change it, man. Change it. Right Train Bobby Lizzie, One Nation. Jolson Camargo. What's up, Jolson? He said, the first time I read American history and saw a Confederate flag in movies and shirts, I was confused. Then I realized maybe it meant something different, like Southern pride. Yeah. I got to be honest with you, Jolson. Many people say it's just Southern pride of their Southern heritage. And for some, I think it's right. Some people are not racist. They just say, well, that flag doesn't mean racist to me. It just means I'm proud of my Southern heritage and where I came from. And a lot of my people were Confederates and they fought, and I'm happy that they fought. They ain't here, but I'm not racist. I accept, maybe a few like that. But overall, from my opinion, my personal opinion, most of them straight up racist. Okay. They give you that flag. They want that flag. They got that flag everywhere in the house, on their shoes, on their clothes, on their shirt. Every time you see it, they hat, they racist. That's most of them. All right. Some of them aren't now, but most of them are. Southern pride is what they use. Some of them use that Southern pride thing to cover their racist hide thing. Okay, that right. Roger, everybody, at least the One Nation. Who we got? John Thomas. He's the only state flag to have a piece of the Confederate flag in it is Mississippi. Yeah, man. I should live in Mississippi. I lived in Mississippi 2 years, man. And you know what, man? I'm gonna tell you this. When I went to Mississippi, I never had any racial problems except for one time. One time in all 2 years that we were there, we had one racial incident. Everybody else was like, buddy, white folk, they treated me good. Except for that one time, I think I told y'all, but I'm not gonna bring up the story again. It's a long story. But yeah, Mississippi is sort of a unique place. When you go there and you're a black man, you don't see a lot of overt racism, but it's there. And when you see it is when you go to the small towns. They treat people in these small towns, because usually it's a low, small amount of black and a great amount of white. They treat them like slaves, like this back in the 50s and 60s. Hey, boy, JoJo, come here, boy. And JoJo's a yes, sir. Come on, you really not know, because I had to drive through a lot of those small towns on my job when I lived out there. So I was like, man, let me get up out of here. I didn't want to be bothered with no folk. I saw that. I just like, man, he treat him like he's a little kid. He grown man. Stuff like that. Ryan Train, Bobby Lee, Steve, One Nation, PMG. What's up? He said, this flag has many meanings, including Southern pride, but with it also has a racist meaning. I can't represent a flag like that. And I'm a majority white, but mixed with other races. I hear you, man. I don't want anything that's going to symbolize hatred and racism. I don't want to be a part of that. Okay. That is not good for me, and it doesn't represent the people that came before me. It doesn't represent them well. I'm a product of the people that came before me, my ancestors, and I respect what they did, what they had to do to give me life, because their life, I got life through my ancestors. They made it from the Middle Passage, from Africa to the Middle Passage. You know, the Middle Passage was brutal. Many people, many African Americans jumped off the ship because they couldn't take being chained up like that. You know, when they let them out to get air and eat, they jumped off the ship, man. Middle Passage, and they got all kind of some types of diseases spread through the ship. It was only about 40% of the people, slaves, that got on those ships made it to America. The strongest ones survived. Only the strongest survived. Ryan Train, Bobby Lee D, One Nation. Murphy, what's up, Murphy? He said that flag is a symbol of hate and nothing else. Yes, a symbol of hate, man. You know, when you hate people, you have a way to show it, and that's one of the symbols. That's what Dylan Root. You remember Dylan, right? The guy from South Carolina, white guy, shot up the black church. He had the flag. That was his thing. I'm a racist. I'm a supremacist. I don't like black people, and I'm gonna shoot them up. And I'm Dylan Root. He embraced that flag, and he acted out with that flag in his heart, and it symbolized, that flag symbolized what he had in his heart and in his mind toward African American, and he acted it out. And many people lost their lives. Thank God he was caught and he's been sentenced. He's gonna pay. He's gonna pay for what he did. Ryan Train, Bobby, Lisa D, One Nation. Paul, what's up, Paul? He said Mississippi was one of the worst states of being racist, mainly in the South. I'm glad from the North, where everyone was. I'm glad from the North, where everyone was welcome, even now. Yeah, Mississippi was a very, very racist state, and to some degree, they still are. Okay, because I lived there for 2 years, and again, I didn't have one incident, but I saw stuff that happened to others out there. So it's still a racist state. They got a long way to go, and it's a Republican state. Usually, I show you that graph where most Republicans want the flag, and then most Republicans, a lot, not all of them, are racist. Okay, and they have racist tendencies. They want to try to fool you. Well, I'm not racist, and they try to put the blame on. They try to do a psychological reverse psychology and put on you the racist. You kidding me being racist? You're racist. I don't like black people. I love black people. And all of you go in the house, rebel flag everywhere. Ryan Train, Bobby D, One Nation. Who we got? Terry Fleming. What's up, Terry? The guy that designed the rebel flag said it represents racist pride. Yeah. The rebel flag was a representation of the Confederate Army. The Confederate Army flew that flag when they're killing and pillaging. You know, the Confederate Army was about keeping slaves a slave. If they had a war, me and you would still be in slavery right now. This would be like South. Remember, South America was apartheid. This America would be apartheid. We'd be split. Slaves and white folks. Slaves, white folks. Slaves, white folks. You know, it'd be bad, man. We wouldn't be saying, I'm American, I'm a slave, you know. It's a bad thing, man. It's a bad thing. Ryan Train, Bobby Lisi, Jolson, he said, my favorite flag is Texas. Okay, he likes the Texas flag. Okay. I never thought about what my favorite state flag would be. Georgia's nice, but Georgia had the Confederate flag on it. You know that, right? Y'all know that? A few years back when I was there, they got rid of it. We ain't playing that game. We stood up and we got that Confederate flag taken off of the Georgia flag. They got a new flag now. But I don't know which one would be my favorite now. Didn't think about that. Ryan Train Bobby, Michael Coffee, need some coffee. What's up, Michael? He said, Lisa Jim Bobby, hello. God bless and go out to all the guys, the men of the love train today from Nurse Mike. Thanks so much, Nurse Mike. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see ya. Ryan Train Bobby, Lisa, One Nation, PMG. He said, we need to love all people. Stop the hate. It's not what America is based on. No, man, America was based on a country that was built by people that came from Great Britain. They wanted religious freedom, and they wanted political freedom to express their rights. They were not being heard in UK and United and Britain. They want to express their rights and be free. And so that's what, look, we can't do it here, y'all. Let's go. They picked up and they went to the New World. Okay. The problem was that they picked up some bad habits. They picked up some bad habits. When they wrote the Constitution for the United States, you think they were writing about me and you? The Constitution was not written for me and you. It was written for the Caucasians. Yeah, for the white man. Because back in 1776, you, people like me and you, we were considered nothing. and nothing from nothing. They wouldn't, because we were considered 3/5 of a human being. We were slaves. We weren't human. We're subhuman. So when they wrote the Constitution, all men are created equal, all that kind of stuff. Remember that? It wasn't referring to us. We were shadow slave. We were property. That's all we were. So in my mind, in my heart, in order for us to really be part of this nation they call the United States of America, we need to rewrite parts of that Constitution that will reflect the blackness in me and the blackness in you. Right now, it's just a whitewashed version of a nation gone astray. Ryan Train, Bobby Lee Steve, One Nation. Who we got? Look, Johnson, Camargo. He said, I pray to America to be heaven, peace, idealism, equality, individualism, bravery, and democracy. That's what we want, man. We don't want to have black rule. We don't want to have white rule. We want to have Americans looking like being accepted no matter what your color is. You know, right now, if you're black in America, you catching Planet H. You hear me? I'm telling you that. You know how I know? I did a research. When before all of this stuff came out about these black people being killed, I did a broadcast for y'all. And when I did my research, I told y'all, when I did my research and seen how these people were killed, I said, man, this is a pattern. And it reached back and back and back, further back in history. I said, this is a pattern, man. They're killing us. They're killing us. And that's why I did that broadcast. You remember I did that broadcast called License to Kill? Remember that? A few weeks ago? License to Kill. Policemen have been licensed to kill what? Black folk. That's when I did my research and I saw a circular pattern of what they were doing to us, man. And that's when I did that broadcast. A license, yeah, before all this stuff came out, because I'm ahead of my time. I'm ahead of the curve. I be looking out. Ryan Trey, Bobby, Lee Steve, One Nation. Niggas on John, Big John on the scene. Big John doing the tide, doing the ride, doing the law, doing the strong. Right? There you go, John. He said, Bobby, Lee Steve, thanks for the show this week. Hey, man, you're welcome, John. Hey, man, we keep you informed. We do it for you, man. We want to keep you guys informed of the things in the Philippines, things in this world, things that enhance your life and help your life in some kind of way, shape, form, or fact. We just not here to talk trash. Nah, I don't waste your time like that, man. You're more intelligent than that. You're smarter than that. You know when somebody wastes your, I don't waste your time. I can give you stuff that you need, stuff that can feed you, man. Okay, Bobby D said that, and I'm gonna think about this. If you think about something else, I'm good. That's all I need you to think. Let's do David John, man. Ride Train, Bobby D, One Nation.
The hardest working man in the business. I feel good.
Thank you so much, Big John.
Thank
Appreciate
you,
you, man.
John.
Appreciate that donation, man. You are much appreciated. Thank you, sir. Ryan Train, Bobby D. Lizzie, One Nation. Michael Coffee, need some coffee. He said, Bobby D. Lizzie, hello. In order of my favorite couple on the YouTube, I had my Western Union rep send you a $25 donation. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Michael Coffee from Nurse Mike. Thank you, man. Hey, Michael Coffee, you are the best. Thank you, man, for thinking about us. We appreciate you. You're much appreciated. Let's do a dance for Michael Coffee. All right, Train Bobby D. Lizzie, One Nation.
Dance.
Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, one of the original players from the Himalayas. Jerome's in the house. I said Jerome's in the house. Jerome's in the house. I said Jerome's in the house. Come on, girl, let's do the penguin.
Thank you much.
Thank you, Nurse Mike.
Michael Coffey, appreciate that, man. Appreciate that donation. Ryan Train Bobby Lizzie, One Nation. Who we got? Markel doing it right, doing it tight, doing it long, doing it strong. Good to see you, Markel, on the train today, riding with Bobby Lizzie. What's up? What's up? What's up? He said, this is an American veteran living in Colombia. Things are starting to change for the better. Yes, I agree with you, Markel. With this recent happenings, with black people being shown on TV, being taken their lives, the whole world seeing that, man, being treated inhumanely, and it resonated with people's hearts, and all colors saw that, man, and now we have a cohesive unity among the races, white and black, working together to make change in this country we call the United States. And I call it the United States of a doggone America. Yeah, that's what I said. I have a right to do it because I'm an American citizen, and I have felt the hatred many years of my life. I felt the discrimination. I have a right to say that. Until they get better, I will say United States of a doggone America. Ride Train Bobby, let's do a dance for Mark here.
Oh my goodness. Thank you. So what you trying to do?
Thank you so much, Markel. You're much appreciated. Much love to you, brother. Thank you so much. Ride Train Bobby Lizzie, One Nation. Terry Flynn, what's up, Terry? He said, Bobby Lizzie, I appreciate the time and effort you put into the birth of the love train. Thank you, man. Hey,
thank you.
You know what? You know how the love train happened, man? I said, man, I'm about love, peace, and joy. And I like riding the train. I said, let's go do a love train. Yeah. Hey, no, man. I don't know. I have to sit down and think about how it came about. But it came about from me wanting to be with you guys and to greet you and look at all your comments. And I said, we got to do it in a format that's entertaining, as well as reaching you and teaching you at the same time. And the concept of love train just came about. So here, man, we're gonna run this thing to the ground, baby, because it works. That's what you like. You like riding the train, and we like riding with you. And that's what we're gonna do. Ride Train Bobby Lizzie, One Nation. Michael Coffey. He said, Lizzie Diallo, it's under your name. You're tracking. Okay, you got tracking on Lizzie. Write that down. Thank you, Sir Mike. He says, to get your monies from my favorite YouTube couple from Nurse Mike. Thank you so much, Nurse Mike. Lisa will be going and checking on that tracking number.
I need his name.
That's it, Michael Coffey. Michael Coffey is his name.
You sure?
No, I'm positive. I'm not sure. I'm positive. Michael Coffey is his name. But when she goes down there, they're going to say, what's the name and all like that. And she knows your name. Coffey. Got it?
Yeah.
All right, we got it. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Nurse Mike. Lisa D will be going down there maybe today or tomorrow. She'll pick it up. But thank you, sir. We appreciate that donation, man. Everything you give to us, we appreciate you, man. We're not just people that just do something, whatever, man.
And can you please email the whole thing, my name, the spelling of my name over there, something like that? Because if it is not correct spelling, I can't get it. You know.
Well, you have to go down and see how it's spelled. If it's wrong, we'll check it, Mike.
Because they will ask my ID.
Okay, Lisa, stop getting hung up. You got to go down and check it first. Ride Train Bobby Lizzie, One Nation.
Thank you, Nurse Mike.
Thank you, sir, Nurse Mike. PMG Paul, what's up? He said, another great show. Keep speaking the truth. Always. Who cares about who doesn't like it? God bless. Thank you, man. That's what I feel, man.
Thank
don't
you,
like
Paul.
it. Not my problem. It's your problem. You know, God will honor the truth every time, because he is the truth, right? He the truth, way, the truth, and the life. And you remember the word? That's what he said. I am the way, the truth, and the life. Let's go. Ride Train Bobby Lizzie, Michael Coffey. Is Lizzie hiding? You're not hiding today. That Guava Baganda smile shines. Lizzie D needs spin-off show. I told you, she gonna get that. You are. Lisa D gonna have a show between now and 40 years out, and she expects everybody that's on the Love Train to join that show. Hopefully, when we start that show, we have at least 1,000 people the first week.
First
You
week.
laugh all you want, because I speak the words that's coming true to life. You can laugh all you want. You like Sarah. You remember Sarah in the Bible when she was 98 years old, something like that, and she got pregnant. Lord said, "You're gonna be pregnant," and she said, and next thing you know, she was what? Pregnant. So you can laugh all you want. Ryan Train Body Liz D.
I hope me too.
You might have that Sarah anointing. You never know. Ryan Train Body Liz D. Michael Coffey said, Bobby Hello, you work hard on your Love Train shows, doing it tight, doing it right, doing long and strong, enjoying the ride from Nurse Mike. Thank you so much, Nurse Mike. Hey, man, I put the time in because I know I am. I'm a detailed person. And if I'm coming to watch you every day, you better show me something. I don't play this little, hey, man, what's your job? I don't play that. What you going to show me? What you got for me? Well, show me what you did to prepare for this show. A lot of people do these shows. They do no preparation. No preparation at all. They just want to chit chat. It's okay, man. If that's what you're looking for. If that's what you want, just somebody to talk to you. Okay, I'm all for you, man. Do your thing. But I think that most people out there expect a little bit more than just a chit chat. You can get that from anybody. I want to show you stuff. I want to educate you. I want to teach you. I want to reach you. I want to inform you. I want to inspire you. And that's what makes this show a little bit different from the other shows. I'm here for you, man. Ain't about just to chit chat. Some of that's okay.
And
But
then cause I was that I don't know. I can't express.
okay, she gets a little tongue tied sometimes. But yeah, it's you got it. When I put out a show, you can see. Sometimes I don't make it all the way. Okay, I don't make it. I sometimes don't make it. But you can see the effort behind it. I give you some type of effort, and if I can't get it right, I get off the air. But I try to get it right because I think you deserve the best, and I think you expect the best of me, and I try to give it to you as much as can. Sometimes I don't make it, but I try. Roger Bobby Lizzie, One Nation, Michael Coffey, Bobby Hello. Salamat for all the good information you give us, Love Train riders. Keep up the good work from Nurse Mike. Thanks so much, Nurse Mike. Hey, I try hard, and I'm going to keep on doing what I can do. Ride Train, Bobby Lizzie, Red and Graham. What's up, Red? Yeah, I mean, good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. He said HT Channel is the real deal. Very informative on trucking and traveling. Yeah, I watched a couple of his shows. I haven't watched a lot of them because he mostly talks about the trucking stuff, and I'm not into that. But he has a lot of good travel shows, and I do watch those as well. HT is a stand-up guy, man. Man, I've been knowing him about 2 years now. 2 years? Yeah, about 2 years now. And every time he comes to Philippines, we try to get together and we hang out. We have a great time. Ryan Train, Bobby Liz D, One Nation, PMG.
Paul?
What's up, Paul? He said, I watch JVD Travels. He's a Filipino American trucker. Okay, I didn't know that. I know that. JVD Travels. Okay. Ryan Train, Bobby Liz D. Michael Coffey said, Lisa D, hi, God blessings. Also go out to all the Love Train angels riding today. Keep the faith from Nurse Mike. Thank you so much, Nurse Mike. Ride Train, Bobby D, Lisa, One Nation. I on you. He said, best, Bobby D. I was a chef at one time. When I moved, I will make you and Lisa D salmon croquet and grits. Hey, that's a good eating. Yeah, that's a down hole southern eating right there, man. Hey, I have not had salmon croquet in a long time in grits. Grits grits is out here, but you got to look hard to find it. But I've had some grits out here. But when I was a kid growing up, hey, guess what we ate for breakfast every morning? Grits, baby, grits.
There's a grits in the supermarket.
Yeah, I said that. I said it's out here, but you have to look for it to find it. But we ate grits, man. We had my mom would put some eggs in it, egg, and then put some cheese in it, and cheese grits and egg. I mean, that thing was the bomb, bro. That thing hit the spot. Like, can I have some more? Right, Trey Bobby, at least do One Nation. Who we got? Look at. Who's that?
Then our neighbor is wondering why I got a lot of.
Oh, she came to the house. Oh boy, they got some explaining to do. Anyway, we're looking at one of our neighbors outside. She was gone for a long time. She just coming back, and now the neighbors. This is one. Let me tell you this. This is one thing about Filipinos, man. I'm not trying to be judgmental, but whenever they take it, they can. If somebody's gone, they will take their spot. The lady was gone for about 2 months. I guess she was under lockdown or something. She just coming home now, and she's like, they done took over her whole garage. Somebody storing their stuff in her garage. She's like,
There's a bike,
all of this stuff in my garage.
motorbike,
She's like,
bicycle.
that's what Filipinos would do. When you, if you leave something and it's unused or unattended, they're gonna take it over. That's what they do. I don't know why they do that. They would take it over. Ryan Train Bobby Lizzie. He said, okay, come back. Murphy says I changed. I changed to number one. Okay, so we got 3 for 1 and 2 for 2.
Yeah.
3 for 1 and 2 for 2. So number one is the white one. Number one is the white one. That one's in the lead. Okay, that's the one I like. Ryan Train Bobby Lizzie. Robert Lee. What's up, Robert? He says, sorry, Bobby. Aaron Rodgers was a supporter of Colin Kaepernick. Drew Brees and other coaches did. Okay, all right. So Drew Brees just changed his mind. And you know why he changed. I told you why he changed his mind. You know, if he worked around a lot of black folks on his the guards that block for him. You know, he messed around it up. Well, I'm not supporting Colin Kaepernick. He said, okay, you, let's go. Let's throw the ball. He threw the ball. He tried to let's go. Boom! And knocked him down. And he would do that all day long. He know better. He had to straighten that thing up. But he changed his report about not supporting Colin. He's on board now. And he's going to have a good year because the people are going to block for him, and he's going to be all right. Roger, Robert Lee, what's up, Robert? He said, I'm a President Duterte fan support. I am too.
Yeah,
man. I tell you,
too.
I've been here, man. I've been here since 2014, man. Not 14, 14. Okay, and I seen before he was in office. I seen how the Philippine War. After he got in office, I seen the changes the man did. It's like night and day, like night and day. You hear me? They can say anything they want to him about him in the other countries. I know. I live here day in, day out. Okay. And sometimes when you're on the outside looking in, you see it differently. But when you're on the inside looking out, it's a different perspective. Okay. That's almost it. Ryan Train Bobby Listy, One Nation. What's up, Crook? He said, forget the fad. Before it's all come to an end, that human heart got to change before they reach heaven. That's right. The human heart has to change. The heart is deceptive. And God knows our hearts. And if our hearts are not right before him, that's what he's going to judge us by our hearts. You know, it's not about the flag, not about this, not about that. He's going to say, okay, let me look at your heart. Is it right? Is it lined up with my word and what I say? And if it's not,
it is still beating.
If it lines up, you're going to be all right. Right, Jerry Bobby, Lizzie, One Nation. Crook Monk. Is what a group, Bobby? Huh? He said, what to do, Bobby D. Lizzie? Hey, man, we doing good, man. Sorry, I'm like, hey, it's all right, man. As long as you make it, man. You're all right. As long as you make it, man. SML used to be like you. SML be on time now. You be at the top. You don't get the end no more. SML
They're always teasing you.
He used to get on the, you're late. Why you so late? SML said, I'm tired of that. I'm tired of Lizzie picking on me. I'm going to be top now. Right, Trey, Bobby D. Lizzie, One Nation. Crook Mark, he said, I really appreciate the show. My donations are coming. Okay, no problem. Crook, hey, y'all give us when you have what you have. It don't matter. If you don't have it, don't worry about it. But if you give according to what you feel and what you have. Anything you give. If you want to give. We will love you whether you give, whether you got to give or not. We treat you all the same. But if you give, we say thank you. Okay? Right Train Bobby Lee, One Nation. MJB. Hey, Bobby D. Said, what's up, MJ? Good to see you, man.
What's up?
Ain't seen you in a while, man. You all right? You working hard? I know you are, man. MJB got a family here, man. He miss
his son.
Yeah, he miss his son. The son like over a year old now. Strong little boy. He got a nice wife. And he lives in the USA, right? So he works half the year there. He come back half the year, spend with his family. Work out, go back. Eventually, one day, he going to be here in the Philippines, or he going to bring her there. Either one, but they're gonna be together one day. But right now, you got to do what he got to do. Right, Train Bobby Lee. What's up? He said, if I can come back to the Filipinos, I will try to make it to Cebu, and maybe if you are not busy, we can link up over there. Hey, that'd be great, man. Let me know, man, anytime. You know, we try to meet our fans and subscribers as much as possible. But there are times when we have like 2 and 3 subscribers, we can't do it all, man. And then we got to do our work too. You know, we got to get these videos. But we try to meet everybody, and we give it an effort. And so sometimes our schedules don't make it, but most of the time we do. All right, give us. We'd be happy to do that with you, MJB. Right, trained Bobby Lee Lee, One Nation. He said, I don't care for that flag at all. Probably belongs in museums. Yes, I agree with you 100%, MJB. It should not be totally burnt because it's a part of the heritage of the United States. And so we should put it in a museum. Don't flag it. Don't put it up waving over buildings in the capital, state capital. Don't do that because that's bad history. We put it in museums and let them know, okay, this is the Confederate flag. This is what they used as a symbol of hatred and racism in the world. We don't use that, but y'all need to see it and have it in the forefront of in your mind and know what they did back in the day. It should be in the museum. Right, Jane Bobby Lacy, one day, PMG 2000. What's up, boy? He said, I always support the church. He does a lot of good for the Philippines. Yeah,
Eliminates corruption.
Eliminates corruption and made Philippines better. Yes.
Yeah.
There's a lot of corruption still here, but he has made a big difference. I remember when I first got here, the you paying people to get stuff done, that was big, man. I mean, every time you want something, people were outside, hey, man, what you need? You need a license? Come here, I'll give it to you. And you pay somebody, you don't have to take no test, none of that. That was big time. And all that stuff. Now you go down, you don't see none of that. He cut a lot of that stuff out. Some of it's still being done where they can't see it, but most of the main stuff, that stuff down, all to church day. Right train, Bobby Lisa, One Nation. Who we got? Look at Eddie Jackson. What's up, Eddie? He said, Bobby, I'm surprised. I didn't know there were black females. I knew about Koreans, but not about Indians and Chinese too. Wow. Yeah, man, there's a lot of black females out here. And they usually come in pairs. Like you won't see a single black female by herself. They'll have a buddy with them. And so with the Indians, they'll very seldom see one female by themselves. You'll see two of them together, and they go to school and they live in the area near school. It's called Bonnie Lodge. That's the area that most of them congregate at. And they're very nice. We used to go to a church one time before the church we go to now, and they had a lot of Indians there, man. They're nice people. The girls they were very nice. I was surprised. But the Indians are very kind people and they're very mannerable. They respect the elders. Very nice people. Right train, Bobby Listy. Eddie Jackson, he said, look in the Philippines. I think it's super safe for any black man. It is safe for the most part. And every time you want to be careful in the areas you go in, because a lot of people take advantage of foreigners, whether you're black or white. But for the most part, in the main areas, you're going to be feeling safe and you're going to be all right because they respect you. Okay? Right?
Unless you are not a drug dealer,
Yeah, you're a drug dealer. That's something else.
Because some other black here, like Nigeria,
oh yeah,
they get caught.
She's talking about a lot of blacks come here from Nigeria, and I'm not trying to talk bad about Nigeria because just saying the facts. Nigeria, they came here from Nigeria and they ran a drug scheme trying to get drugs in the Philippines. They got caught, and then another time, Nigerians again, they came here and ran a scam. Trying to get people money, saying I love you, and people sending love. They were doing it against Filipinos. Filipinos were sending them money in the road. They got caught too. I don't know what it is with Nigerian them scams, man. They didn't stop that. They get in the country a bad name with them scams. Right train, Bobby Lease, One Nation, MJB. What's up, man? He said I'm working on staying there with her. Okay, all right, go. More power to you, MJB. Good to hear that, man. That's the way to do, man. You want to be with your family as much as possible because they need to see you day in and day out. And that makes a difference when you have a son. That son needs to see Papa. And he needs to see Papa doing right, doing tight, doing long and strong. And you as that man, you can do it. Right train, Bobby Lacey, One Nation, PMJ. He said, I want to say you both have the best channel. I watch other channels about the Philippines. They never show care to all subscribers. Some just look at people who donate, skip other comments. God bless. Hey, thank you so much, PMG. Thank you so much, Paul. Hey, man, we try to treat everybody fairly on this channel. We don't try to intentionally skip a comment. And if we do intentionally skip it,
I saw the other channels. They skip other. I
don't look at her. Lisa D is my she spies for me. She looks at all the channels. She goes around. Look, I don't do it. I don't have time.
No, if it is interested, if I get interested.
Let me just, because she gonna change it. Let me tell you what she does. She'll go look at these other channels. She said, Bobby, did it? I said, I don't know what they're doing because I don't want to do the same thing. I said, I'll be doing my stuff. She'll look at the channels and she'll tell me the good, the bad, and the ugly. But I try to treat everybody specially because you're special to us. You didn't have to be here, but you chose to be here. Thank you for that. Right, Train Bobby Lee D, One Nation, PMG. He said, I watch the channels like this one. I watch the real channels like this one. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you
Hey
so
man, we try to keep
much.
it real as much as possible, man. You know how it is. Right, Train Bobby Lee D, Michael Coffee, needs a coffee.
Coffee.
He said, Lee D, Bobby, hello. Don't forget to go at the Western Union and get your money. It's loving and show. Yeah, we'll do that. There's one right down the street from us, right?
Yeah.
We'll do that later on today. We'll do that. Thanks so much. Thanks for the donation, Nurse
Thanks,
Mike. Appreciate that.
Mike.
Terry Fleming, thanks for sharing your train ride, Bobby D. Hey, you're welcome,
You're
man.
welcome, Terry.
Everybody,
Thank you also.
if you have a little bit of love in your heart, you're welcome to ride. And if you don't have, you come on anyway. We give you some. Right, Terry, Bobby D. Give what you got. Oh, she joined you right now, Lisa D. You see, she go to,
And then
you want
you're right,
to
he's
go
not
talk to
there.
her. Go talk to her. Lisa D. Let her know what's going on. Go.
I don't want.
Go ahead. Okay, we're talking about the lady that came home. She trying to figure out well, all the stuff is in my garage. Whose stuff is this and all that? And the people that put the stuff in the garage, they're not here now. They're working. It's like, and boy, she's pissed. You can look at her. Ryan Trey, Eddie Jackson says Nigerians have a bad deep in Thailand. Yeah, they have it in Thailand. Bad reputation. And I know some of the Nigerians. I used to work with them, and they're nice people. The ones I work with, they were very decent and nice people, and they're smart, man. This guy was smart. Every time I needed help with something, and look, I said, his name was Amelia or something. And I said, look, man, can you help me with it? He said, sure, I will help you with this, but you need to do that. And you got it like that. But Nigerians are very bright people, and bad ones giving them the nation a bad name. Right, Train Bobby Lisi, One Nation. Michael Coffee needs some coffee. He said, Bobby, hi, another amazing show. You got it popping off today. I like you and Lisa D. God bless you both from Nurse Mike. Thanks so much, Nurse Mike. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate it. Look at that lady. She come back in the house. Right, came by. Eddie Jackson, bad rep. Yeah, they give him a bad rep, man. The bad apples of Nigeria go all over the world, and they give the nation of Nigeria a bad rep. Nigeria is actually one of the better countries in Africa. And like I told you, I met a lot of people from Nigeria. The ones I met, I never had any problems with. They were very friendly. And I've met out of here, y'all. Believe it or not, there's a lot of Kenyans out here, and Kenyans are very decent people. They have a very humor. They have a lot of humor. They make you laugh, and they're very smart. It's amazing when I meet Africans. I had a bad connotation about them, like they were dumb. No, Africans are smart people. Right, Train Bobby Lisi, One Nation. MJB, he said, I missed the pancit. Hey, Lisa D loves pancit. I do too. I like pancit with the vegetables in it.
Before, you don't eat pancit.
I didn't like it before, but I like it now. I put some ketchup on it and sometimes for hot sauce, and I tear it up, man. Pancit's good stuff. Right, Trey, Bobby D, Lisa D. Murphy, hey, what's up, Murphy? He said, Bobby D and Lisa D, your show is a learning experience, but it's also fun. And I love sharing amongst good people. Thanks. Hey, thank you, welcome, man. Thank you, Murphy, for being part of the show. People like Murphy Hayes and all you other guys, I'm too many to mention. You guys are what make this show, man. I'm serious, man. We just a small part, but you are the best part, the biggest part. Thank you guys for showing up. Ryan Train, Bobby, at least I said, okay. All right, guys, it's been real. But we got to go. Closing comments. Thank you, everybody that gave today. Thank you so much, and especially Nurse Mike. Lisa D gonna go downtown and get that Western Union today.
Yeah, thank you.
And we appreciate you, man. And shout out to everybody that showed up today. We'll be back tomorrow, and we're gonna give you what we got. Okay. Let's go with the comments, Lisa D.
Ready.
Thanks for joining us. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Everybody hit that like button. If you haven't, hit the like button. Our Facebook fan page is called The Philippines Connection. Please like the page. You can also follow us on Instagram at Bobby D Life in the Philippines. Look in the video description for media information. If you are viewing the live stream as a recorded replay, allow the ads to run during the video. If you wish to donate to us via PayPal, our PayPal donation address is bdix004@gmail.com. You can contact us at that same email address for more information. We have a free Android app on the Google Play Store. It's called The Philippines Expat Lifestyle. Download and enjoy all of your videos without going through the YouTube app. And now, if you're a veteran, you can call 1-800-827-1000. Call this for veterans information as of January 1st, 2020. It's a veteran number. If you have any concerns about your veteran benefits, et cetera, call that number and they'll help you out.
We got another comment.
Got another comment? All right, let's catch that comment before we go.
Right here.
PMG, he says, I know how to make a panther. It's my favorite miss. I miss it. Yeah, panther. I like panther. I like them. He puts vegetables. She cuts up vegetables in hers.
Meat.
And no, I don't eat the meat. I pick the meat out. But she cuts out vegetables and makes it very more tasty. Ryan Train Bobby Lee Z. Zappa. What's up, Zappa? How you doing, man? I seen Zappa before. He ain't been in a long time. He said for some reason. He said for some reason I came across a player. Can I finish? For some reason, I came across a player on text. I am not the Don Juan type, but I give off that vibe on text with Filipinos. Okay. So Dapper is saying he comes off on Filipinos when you text him. He comes off like he's a player, but he's not that. He's not a player, but he tired of them thinking he's a player. So let me give you some advice, Dapper. When you're dealing with Filipinos and you're texting them or whatever, just be yourself, man. Text them how you are, speak the way you want to speak, be plain. I think you're trying to play games and things and trying to speak like somebody else. Just be honest, be real with them. They like simplicity. Most Filipinos like simplicity and honesty. They don't like you using a lot of big words. They don't like you to play like, well, I'm the manager. No, hey, I'm just a simple guy. You say, I'm just a simple guy. I like females. I'm trying to be your friend.
I'm ready to settle down.
I'm ready to settle down. Settle down. I'm ready to settle down. I'm ready to settle down. You know, just be honest, man, open. And once you start, and when they feel that vibe from you, that you're sincere about what you're telling them, they'll accept you. That's just a friendly comment. Ryan Train Bobby Lisi, One Nation. She said, have a good morning over there. Thank you so much, Zappa. You have a good morning or evening, wherever you're at. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you so much. Ryan Train Bobby Lisi, One Nation. Perfect. You just slapped that like. Hit the like, people. Hit the like. Hit that like. Thumbs up. Ryan Train Bobby Lisi, Zappa. Go ahead. Hey, I like. Thank you so much, Zappa. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Roger Eddie Jackson, he said, we love you guys. Enjoy your weekend. Thanks so much, man. Appreciate you, man. You know, we'll be back. I'm be over here. I'm gonna try to make it through the whole weekend because I missed a couple of days this week. I'm gonna try to make those days up. Okay. Roger Train Bobby, he's Eddie Jackson. Opposite. I have to get out the matrix affecting how I am communication with them. Yeah, I think it's the way you're communicating, the words you're saying, and it could be that. You need to change it up a little bit. You know, if you're using a lot of big words, cut it down, make it simple, okay? And use words that when you talk to the female, when you talk to the Filipino, instead of mentioning about you, well, I'm a manager and I'm take the I out and start talking about them. How do you feel about this? And where do you live? And what do you do? And, you know, reference thing about them because people like what? Talking about what? Themselves. So you question them, not questions that will turn them off, but question about, you know, what do you like? Is that your favorite game? What's your favorite color? How's your mother? Ask them things about their family. People like to talk about themselves and they like to talk about their families and they like people to ask them those type of things because they want to share good things with you. Right, Train Bobby Lisi, Zappa, yes, it's like a matrix in dating. I don't think so. she just says so absurd. You know, dating is like Monte Hunte. You got the money, you can play. That's what the USA is like. Ryan Train Zappa, I run out of things to talk about. You do, then that's your problem. When you're dealing with a Filipino, they're not going to do the talking. You got to start it out. You have to initiate the conversation. They're not just they're waiting on you, man. You a leader. A man is a man is a man is a man. You got to pick up the leads. Look at it, honey. Tell me about you. What do you do? Mm-hmm. You like what you do? How long you been there? Mm-hmm. You married? You not married? You have any kids? Where you live? You live in mom house? You go to school? Talk. Ask questions. And then when they say something to you, respond to what they said to you. That's how you keep talking, man. It's simple. Just be yourself. I know a lot of guys are shy. I'm talking to Philippines. I don't know what to say next. Write it down. Get you a script if you have to. Write your script down. Get you 20 questions. write them down. And you start, if you get to a point where you can't talk naturally to them, read your script. If you forget what to say, read your script. Don't read it verbatim. Read it like you're not reading. When you talk to them, try to not sound like you're reading. That's what I'm trying to say. But if you get to a tongue tied, go to the script. Okay? And that'll get you through till you can get to another point of conversation where you're more fluid and you're more easily to come and develop that conversation. You got me? I just draw back and blank, draw a blank. That's why I told you, write it down. Write your words down, your questions down. And if you're having trouble with what to say, what to ask, then you need to sit down and think. I treat that person like she's a sister, like she's your best friend. And then just think like you're talking to your best friend. What do you want to say? What would you say to your best friend? That's how you do it, man. It's easy. Good point. I would, try it out, man. You'd be surprised. Jabba, thanks. You're welcome. Anytime. That's why we're here, man. Each one what? Reach one. Each one what? Teach one. Help you, inspire you, inform you, educate you. That's what we're here for you, man. Yeah, that's why we're here. Eddie Jackson is Jabba. Hi, Bobby D. The coach, you. Hey, man.
Who is Bobby D?
Who is Bobby D? Zappa. Come on, Zappa. Don't play with me, man. You joking, right? I'm Bobby D. This is Bobby D. That's Lisa D. Zappa, don't play with me like that, man. Don't play with me, okay? Don't play with me now. All right, y'all, just kidding. All right, y'all, let's go, Lisa. That's it. All right, let's do our closing clips. We out, man. Let's go.
A towering presence, run like the wind. Be a king or a queen. Life in the Philippines.
All right, guys, that's it for now. This is Bobby D. Got another comment?
Yeah.
Okay. Eddie Jackson says you're talking to Bobby D right now. He didn't know that. Eddie Jackson, he didn't know. Zappa said, I'm sorry, I didn't know your name, sir. Okay, Zappa, let me get it to you straight. Okay. This is the show you're on right now. It's called Life in the Philippines, a Black Person's Viewpoint. That is the name of our YouTube channel. I want you to go to that YouTube channel and subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Now, my name is Bobby D. This is my wife. Her name is Lisa D. The D stands for Dix, D-I-X. That's our last name. Bobby Dix, Lisa Dix. Okay? Now you know us and we know you. Now, please subscribe to the channel. Okay? I appreciate you, Zappa.
Come back again.
We like you here and we like to talk to you. We want you to be a part of the program, part of the show. That's how we do, man. Each one what? Reach one, and each one what? Teach one. We're not going to give up on you. Don't give up on us. Ryan Train, Bobby D, Lisa, One Nation. PMG, he said, who Bobby D? Funny D. That was very funny, man. Who that? Who Bobby D? Who that? Who that? Eddie Jackson, he knows all about Filipino women. He don't love it. Ryan Train, Bobby D, Lisa, Zava. Yeah, hey, man, it's no problem, man. We just
it's
kidding.
All right.
Hey, man, hey. Don't feel bad. We're just kidding you, man. That's how we joke around, but we are very serious people. We just have fun sometimes. We're not trying to put you down. We're not coming against you, man. We appreciate you showing up. And the questions you had are all legitimate questions, because the questions you asked about women, how to talk to them, I get that all the time. I'll be honest with you. I get that from a lot of guys. Many guys are a little bit shy when it comes to women, and especially when it comes to Filipinos. So don't feel bad, man. I answer all your questions you have, okay? Ryan Train, Bobby, Lisa, Zappa. Hello, Lisa.
Hi. Welcome to our show.
KC, what's up, KC?
Hello, KC.
You on the tail end of the show. Good to see you. He was probably here all along. He was just didn't conversate. He was just looking in. I got you. He said, I fear protesters will suffer virus fatalities while the Trumpers wait and say, you're right. You know what's going to happen, right? Trump is having a big rally this month in Oklahoma. And what's going to happen is, just like you said, it's going to be a lot of people coming out there talking and no mask, all that kind of craziness. And it's going to be a big spike in the virus. And that's why he's getting them to sign a waiver saying that sign this waiver, you're going to attend the rally, that you will not hold us responsible if you if you contract the COVID virus. If you're gonna do that, why you having a rally? You know people gonna get sick. Crazy stuff, man. You can't make stuff like this up. You cannot make stuff like this up. That's why I reported to you. Because some of you never hear about it if I don't say nothing about it. And some people get mad because I talk about Trump. I tell you like it is, man. You think I'm making this stuff up on him? Everything I told you about Trump is true. And one of these days, one broadcast, it's gonna be all about Trump. I'm gonna tell you about his life from the start to where he is now. I'm gonna tell you about how he was born, where he was born, what he was born with a silver spoon in his mouth. I'm gonna tell you about how he was raised, two racist people, mom and pop, both of them. I'm gonna tell you, man. It's gonna be Trump Day one of these broadcasts you watch, and then I'm really gonna have people mad at me. Everybody here talking about, man. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about it. I'm gonna tell you the truth. Okay, you all ready? People, no. I think I'm starting the show over again, y'all. I've been talking so long. I think I'm starting the show. People, get ready. Whether the train is coming, don't need no ticket. And just get on board. All you need is love. Woo. What you need?
Love.
Sweet.
Sweet love.
Don't need no ticket. You just get on board.
Let's go, Bob.
Get on
So
board.
ready to
All
sleep.
aboard. When I say toot toot, you say all aboard. Toot toot. Toot toot. When I say all aboard, you say toot toot. All aboard. All aboard, toot toot. All aboard, toot toot. These are you. She's a party pooper. You hear me? She don't like it. I'm trying to rev y'all up. She toot toot. Say toot toot, sweetheart.
Toot, toot.
Yeah, it's too late now. All right, y'all. It's been real. It's been real. We got to go. We got to go. We got to go. This is Bobby.
And Lisa D.
Say take care.
God bless.
And
Please
peace.
stay safe.
Stay safe,
guys.
everybody. See you tomorrow. Take care now.